Avast, ahoy, and g'day once again to ye, my lords, my ladies, and everybody else not sitting on a cushion. I be your tirelessly exhausted and subtly shagged out DM Josh the Pirate, and I have the pride, the honour, nay, the privilege to welcome you back to Corsair's Cove for more of Songs and Scales. Above me, I have me hearty crew. According to legend, he is worshipped as a fertility icon by a tribe of bogans in Eastwick Park, and his nails are made of actual nails. It's the Big Viking Mitch! I've been told that her pioneering research confirmed that in fact pigs can indeed fly if you inflate them properly, and can be taught to return to their roosts if provided navigational equipment. It's Jess the Queen Binch!
They're just like pigeons.
It would seem that she has been responsible for a series of freak weather events that listed the taxable income of various billionaires across a mountainside in snow, and now we all live in dread of her weather control powers. It's Karen, the mother of bunnies. And it's been said that his sneezes can cure blindness, though the beneficiaries of this effect have also reported a higher than average incidence of bear attacks. So utilize at your own discretion. It's Zach the Renegade Chicken.
Indeed.
So let's talk about these lovely folks, shall we?
But first, in the DM seat tonight, here's the scourge of government paperwork. When he feels like it, he will crush your overly complicated and very difficult to understand legal system when he gets around to it. He doesn't have any particular political feelings, strong political feelings on it. He just really doesn't want to do it. He is tax lodgent avoidance man. Josh the Pirate.
Look, we've been avoiding
guys.
lodging the taxes all weekend. We've fucking nailed it.
We're doing such a good job, guys. No taxes have been
so
lodged.
much avoided. 3 days in a row. Why don't we just not? Because we enjoy spending time together. All right, well, let's talk about these lovely folks, shall we? Mitch, you big old Viking, who the heck are you?
How you going? My taxes got done today. My name is Mitch, or Big Viking Mitch. I didn't have to do them, actually. My partner did them for me, so even better. Big Viking Mitch. You can find me on the Twatter, where I will occasionally twat. And, I'm here playing D&D. That's pretty much my story. Cool guy, number one.
Can agree. Jess, who the heck are you?
I'm Jess. I'm playing Milo tonight. He's my babyest boy. You can find me here sometimes when I get to play my little babyest boy. I think nothing bad's going to happen to Milo when they're going to get home all safe and sound, please, Josh.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah? Probably.
We're going to get home. We're going to find the school. Everything's going to be okie dokie. We're going to get home safe and sound.
Yes.
Spoiler alert, everybody. Good night.
Karen, who the heck are you?
Hello, I am Karen, sometimes known as the mother of bunnies. I found a spot for my latest bunny up here. She's great. Unlike some of the other bunnies, she doesn't routinely escape from areas that she has been put in.
Nor she had her head ripped off by the dog.
Or have her head ripped off by the dog. We can't confirm that. We just know there was a headless rabbit in a Siri in a location. It wasn't one of our rabbits. It was a wild rabbit. Just
and I haven't seen
clear.
any other wild rabbits in our garden since.
Yeah, I think they may have got the chance.
I've learned.
Okay.
I was just like, wow, this is killer instincts I did not know my dog possessed.
Again, we cannot confirm she's the one that attacked the rabbit. We do have foxes here. But our pet rabbits are alive and well and unmolested by any adorable kushnoodles in our house. Right, Siri? Yes.
Oh, that's what she wants.
Anyway, we're meant to be talking about me. I am a loving guardian of my pet rabbits and a ruthless overlord to the wild ones destroying the environment. I'm also a performer, a writer, an internet addict. And you can find me here on Monday nights playing Kiki, who is a fireworks-obsessed monk. And she likes sparkles and blowing things up. She's just a girly girl, you know?
Kiki is many things. A girly girl. Zach, who the heck are you?
Hi, yes, I'm Zach, or the Infection. Take your pick. I'm back to play Kingsley Guiltcrest, the good old chicken bard. And bard is all.
Yep.
Just
Don't
a
worry about
bard.
it. Yep.
I like your
Yes,
spell,
right.
Bardic Blast.
Yes, right after getting attacked by a vicious pack of dinosaur birds. So that's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
And the 9 points of damage I took was not a disturbingly high amount of my total hit points.
It'll probably be fine.
It'll probably be fine.
And I be Josh the Pirate. You can find me here on my channel, Corsair's Cove, where I run D&D and other RPG-related games with my lovely wife Karen, the mother of bunnies, and all my splendid friends. But you probably know that because you're here. You've come, you've joined. So, if you want to find me in other places, you can check out the podcast There Be Dragons, where I play the infamous and deadly pirate Scan Felspar and his little dragon, Rush. Hey, Tank. Good to see you, buddy. Let's go! I think that's just about it at the moment. I will soon be gracing a classroom near me. Not you, probably. Time is racing toward us until the Huns arrive, so if you heed my every order, you might just like, follow, and subscribe to all the things, you bloody champions. We have all the exclamation mark socials. We have a YouTube, which you can follow on to watch all the episodes you may have missed. And we have a Discord, if you're not a bot, or trying to sell people art that you didn't draw. So there's
Matt,
those...
was that his name?
If AI made it, you did not.
And neither did it, really. We are affiliated with the lovely Trolllord Games, folks. So you can check out their amazing stuff at trolllord.com. They are a fantastic group of beings who support the online TTRPG space. They've got so many. They've always got something going on. They're always kickstarting for something or building new worlds, adding more stuff to their existing ones. Very, very good. Follow Josh on Only Coves. That'll be good. Corsair Cove at the moment. That's the big thing that I'm doing, as in the video game, is very good. I've lost a couple of days to that recently.
Hey, it beats doing your taxes.
You have not lost a couple days. You've sunk a couple days into something you enjoy.
I like that. Yeah, thank you. Yes, it's exactly what happened.
Our taxes don't have to be done till the end of October. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Mitch is right. He'll show you his barnacles.
Then Josh made 2 seagulls dance a jig in front of a Statue of Liberty in Paris, true? It wasn't a jig. It was a line dance.
Critical distinction.
It's cowboy, not pirate. Yeah, I was crossing the international punchline there. All right, Jess, can you tell us what happened last time, please?
Probably not. So we prepared to go beat up a wizard who is really evil and hates us. That's what happened, right?
All true.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, we met with the wizard. He was like, "Hey, bro, I still want you guys to find the place." And we went, "No," and he went, "Yeah," and we went, "Okay." Then we met Hank's family.
Far more important.
And that took up most of the session because we would not stop interacting. I think there were a couple times where Mitch was like, and everyone else went, "No, we want to talk to Hank's family." So Milo made best friends with the little ones who tried to push him over, but he was anchored to the ground. Kiki made friends with the teenagers because she has explosives, and Kingsley wowed the older felines in the area with his beautiful poetry and amazing, bardic skills. Yeah, Beak, that's the one.
It's a big beak.
Hank had some crazy intense emotional moments, and I think everyone's just really intrigued by this storyline now. We left eventually after Hank got his father's true approval, which was kind of it was very emotional to watch. And then we met up with the wizard again to be like, "Hey, I'm missing something, aren't I? Something really important that we did in between."
One small thing, which was Kingsley's dream sequence.
Yeah, I didn't take notes in between for some reason, and I'm like, there was something else in
Wasn't
there.
relevant to me, so...
Oh no, it's so relevant. I was just so
the-
enthralled in the scene that I forgot to write it down.
No, it's valid. The
I
very short
believe it
version
ended
is-
with a volcano being thrown at him.
Yeah,
Yes,
I believe
it
I
did.
got the dream spell cast on me, and someone from presumably where we're going basically said, "Fuck off and stay away," and I did my best to reason with them, and their reply boiled down to "fuck off and stay away." So I went, "Okay, we're going anyway,"
Met the Hat Man.
and then we headed off. if you'd like to pick up again, Jess.
Yeah, you met the Hat Man. So yeah, Kingsley met the Hat Man, who
met the
said
Hat
don't
Man.
go to the school. So we talked to the wizard, who said no, do go to the school. And Milo was like, you know about this, don't you? And he was like, no. And Milo rolled him that one, so he was like, yes, you do. And I think I was useless after that, and you guys really just talked us around, and then we headed off, and we got what were those little guys called? I didn't write their names down. I regretted it. The little guys, the things the size of an airbus.
Oh, the Hiscalia.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So we rode in on one of those, but it got attacked by dinosaurs, and now we are searching for the school.
Yeah. You got attacked by pterosaurs, actually, not dinosaurs at all.
You're right, they are not dinosaurs.
And you bailed out.
Picky.
No, he's right.
Any dinosaur aficionado would have me for that. So I need to, and like, given that that's probably, I'm going to guess that the Venn diagram of people who watch D&D online and people who liked dinosaurs as a kid would be basically a circle. I have to assume I need to be very fucking careful with my dinosaur classifications. Ancient sauropods. Yeah.
I'm just going to call them birdosaurs and be done with it. Additionally, because I saw the look of confusion just before, the Hat Man is a
oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, just basically is just when people either stay up too late and begin experiencing visual hallucinations, or take drugs and then go to sleep and have weird dreams. The Hat Man is like it's literally just a silhouette of a person in a hat, so it became a very easy meme for people. And so now everyone just talks about, if you take too much drug, haha, you see the Hat Man.
I've never heard of that before, and I was just like, cool, I don't know, and that's, yeah.
Why am I picturing the Babadook now?
And I was like,
yes, right? It's apparently a weirdly recurring theme, like across many people.
The Babadook is creepy as fuck. Don't make me think about the Babadook. Oh God, I'm thinking about the Babadook.
For me, it's the guy from the James Bond movie with the voodoo. But that's a very different pull. I think it was Octopussy. Anyway, yes, that's pretty much what happened. So, mateys, may apologetic wizards shout you drinks and all your meals be paid for in poetry and fireworks as we head tremulously at first and then with mounting heat and passion into the Tanglewilds. So, we return to the Tanglewilds, east of Espinora, and a search for a missing magic college. You're in the jungle now, and the jungle is peaceful, calm if not quiet, and the hoots and calls of distant creatures can be heard, though none are near. A stand of white-blossomed cherry trees, a little out of season, scatter their petals, and many of the other ground-cover plants have unusually large flowers. The sun's rays are muted this far below the canopy, the trunks packed together so densely that visibility is down to about 300 feet in any direction. The air is damp, but not especially so, and not unpleasantly so, and redolent with the scent of pollen and moss. There is no such thing as flat ground in this area. The buttressed roots of larger trees make for imposing obstacles, and making any progress involves a scramble. Imagine the jungle of Pandora, and you're not going to be far off, pretty much. It's very, very vibrant, colourful place. Potentially dangerous, but it doesn't look it. And we organised just before we went live that we would probably need to have a quick conversation about who's got what magic items, because the gang acquired a hell of a lot of them. And currently they are all languishing in a bag of holding.
Why am I just picturing the bag of holding just being tipped upside down and a series of increasingly larger and more comical items falling out of it?
It might be because Milo was just trying to grab it and turn it
foul-smelling
inside
length
out.
of leather.
It's this huge strap on. Oh, hang on, that's
That's personal.
that's for my cloaca.
Tackle Dubois' legendary strap-on is a different thing. Yeah.
You should let Milo find that magic item. He would not know what it is.
Nope.
So I guess we spent a little bit of time going through that and just assessing who would like what.
I think especially as all the items come out, I do think Kingsley, honestly, probably without mentioning anything, will just pick up both of the swords, both the scimitar, the sword of the seas, and the rapier of vicious taunting. I think just hoisting both and beginning to secure both to his belt.
Without even asking.
Yeah, I think so. Unless anyone has something to say about it.
I don't need something that small.
He just nods.
I don't need something that doesn't blow up. So
Does that mean I can have that? And he points directly at the helmet of truth that I assume Kiki is holding. If she is about to fashion
this
into a
is
hat.
the helmet of truth. Kiki's almost like shaking and then pressing her ear to it like she's listening to a seashell.
What's it saying?
Yes. You, once a day, you may ask a person to answer a question truthfully, and provided your will is greater than theirs, they will comply.
My will is definitely greater. So I could have just asked that wizard guy, like, "Are you evil?" And he would have just had
That
to
would have
tell
been
me.
handy back then.
I mean, strong argument, Myra.
Easy.
Strong argument. But as a counterpoint, you may notice it has these beautiful feathers on top of it, and
I don't have.
I can't help but feel that they would look really sexy.
I don't
on my
care
head.
if you're sexy, but your feathers are beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Alternative pitch. You could have this, and Kiki's going to pull out the princess tiara.
Milo's eyes are going to fucking light up.
Because this
This
neat little doohickey will make certain
he
people
puts it on.
think that you're a princess.
Kiki, please immediately
Already
make
got it
a
on.
save.
Wait, what save it is again? Sorry, I've got too many tabs open.
A
Where are we
wisdom
looking?
save.
Wisdom save. Do I believe? 16.
Kiki, you remember just as your brain fogs for a little minute and go like, is Milo a prince? Is that why he's like a strange royalty and he's living with his aunt? Like, hide? No. That's what the thing does. Duh. But it takes you a minute.
Is he? He could be.
And then Kiki thinks fast and goes, Your Royal Highness. An honor to be an adventurer in such esteemed royal company. And then, like, catches Kingsley and Hank's eyes is like,
My lord, and I'll drop down to my knees and kind of put my forehead to the ground. My lord. Ugh.
If I don't want to fall for this, I have to make a save, right? Yeah.
Sure.
I fail. Excellent. As I think
no.
Kingsley will, I think, given everything he already sort of, actually, because I was reading the sort of caveat attached to the item as well, I do think Kingsley would sort of look towards Milo and Hank and sort of roll his eyes a little as Hank bows before he'll just sort of hinge like a little at the waist in Milo's direction, but add nothing further before he just moves over and grabs Hank underneath the shoulder and just, up you get, Hank. We're all, sorry, what is it? Regardless of inherited wealth or power, we're all fellow adventurers. And it
Please
hoists him.
don't do that. Wait.
Okay.
Can I tell you guys a secret? He takes it off and says, "I'm not really a princess," and puts
Oh my goodness, it's so effective.
Wow, I had no idea.
And knowingly so, as he looks at Milo.
And Kingsley feels a little embarrassed to have been caught up by it.
Kingsley, Kingsley, are you jealous? You can be a princess too, and he offers you the tiara.
You'd be a pretty princess.
No, I'd rather the affections that I receive when people look upon me be earned. Rather
Okay,
than
and he puts
handed
it
to
back
me.
on. And just, he doesn't give
Oh,
a
well.
fuck. He's a pretty
Looks like-
princess.
Looks like you get the fancy feather hat then, Kiki.
Excellent.
Milo will
Kiki like
eye
puts the
off.
helmet on and like twirls the feathers around her feet.
So,
like,
Kiki,
Suits
it
you,
is a
Kiki.
full face helm. It is think like a a jousting helmet.
Gotcha.
With a gorgeous plume out the back of it, but it's the plume that's magical.
Mm-hmm.
So
you are literally you're wandering around in your normal everyday street clothes with a beaked jousting helm. Like it's got the full front, like quite a bit of extension. Like it's not like an apothecary's helmet, but like that sort of style faceplate. I forget what it's called, but yes, it was a definite style of jousting helmet. It's
that
good
shit
because
goes hard.
any arrows and such would just deflect right off it. It's really hard to land.
I just looked at the frog mouth.
Yeah,
Is that the one?
yeah.
Where it doesn't have
Yeah,
like the
thing.
moving part, but it's just like the slit here.
hang on, I'm going to Google this.
Yeah, no, street clothes and a frogmouth helmet. That shit goes hard. Wait, is it a frogmouth that you're thinking of?
Well, maybe
Oh,
not. Frogmouth is
That-
the one that's just like smooth here and has a slit here for eyes.
yeah.
Or there's the more, what is it? The other type of jousting helmet, which was the one with the like adjustable. Like
if you type beaked helmet with beaked visor. That's what you get.
Helmet with.
I was thinking of the wrong one.
So not an
visor.
helmet, then.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh
helmet.
yeah. Oh, that's sick.
Probably necessary for the people of this world too.
Like Kiki is definitely going to have this modded into something slightly more practical. But for now, she feels badass. She feels fine.
Fair enough.
She feels a little frisky. She's swishing her feathers around.
This,
Kiki-
I was gonna say, this very much feels like what's it called? Game in a cutscene where it shows your character's outfit.
Yeah. You would
Kiki
toggle
trudging
show
through the
helmet
forest in
off.
like brightly colored monk's robes and a full fucking face helm.
That confers no bonuses to your AC, but it also does not
Confers it to your
confer any
vibes.
negative to your AC because you're not actually technically allowed to wear armor. I will rule that it doesn't hurt your AC, but it does affect your perception. Because your head is fully enclosed in metal. So hearing and seeing aren't as easy as normal. And Kiki's voice comes out with an echoey, tinny, like a mumble a little bit.
I am Kiki Swiftclaw. Bear me.
Unless
Kiki,
you're
I
walking
think
around
you're
with
breaking
the
up.
visor up.
Oh, or like what's his face in Monty Python's Knights of the Holy Grail, where he's always lifting up his thing.
Yes.
Precisely, sir.
Yes.
A duck.
Just keeps lifting it up so he can see, and it doesn't make any difference because it's a gate helm. It can see anyway. I love Bedivere. Yeah, there you go. Cool. So Kiki takes that one. Hank, will you be availing yourselves of Takal Dubois' legendary loincloth?
Look, I'll be peering through the different gear, and I'll pick up the loincloth and, jolly. And after kind of assessing the positives to it, there's just something about the smell that throws me off.
Just like, I can't,
I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. I'm just gonna have to. Maybe in the future, we'll see if we could do something about the smell when we get back to town.
Well, how about
I will, however, utilize this ring if nobody has an issue with it, since I tend to get up in the front, in the thick of it.
there's also
And
the
I'll-
ring of rope, so you could have the ring of defense on one hand and the ring of rope on the other. And I don't think it. Oh no, it doesn't mean you
Like
can
a
punch him with
cowboy.
rope. It makes you can get rope. Okay, sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you would like punch it and like rope would hit them in the face, but it's fine.
You could.
But I think I'll just take this ring, and the rest of it will, maybe trade for some gold eventually.
Can I have this just in case Hank keeps the loincloth? And I'm holding up the a vial, like a blue, I assume like a blue vial on some kind of like rope style necklace.
It's a silver chain.
Oh, even better. So a very nice looking necklace. and it's the wizard's bathtub. Once per day, I can unstopper it and release a torrent of hot soapy water.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Well, if no one
just in case Hank decides to put that loincloth on.
Yeah,
But if no one wants
like
the ring of rope, Kiki will take the ring of rope.
Kiki gets the ring of rope and the moment of truth. Kingsley gets the 2 swords. Milo gets the wizard's bathtub and the princess tiara. And Hank gets the ring of defense. Anything else
And
you wanted
dibs
from the
on
list?
the loincloth.
And dibs on the loincloth if he wants it. Hank, you weren't interested in the meat shield?
So I'm already attuned to my maul and to my armor and now to the ring. So,
Also, I don't think braces of defense work for characters that are already wearing armor. I think it's only for unarmored people.
Oh.
You're right. Yeah, braces of defense are for monks more than anything.
Yeah.
And,
While the
monks.
braces of defense would be even handy for me, I actually realized that my AC is just bad, and if I took my armor off and replaced it with the braces of defense, it would be the same.
You just have slabs of meat on your arm.
And I'm not gonna lie, that was actually the reason I decided not to do it. But the fact that it would have made no difference was really the sort of just cherry on top.
And the wind diver's jerkin wouldn't help you?
I suppose. Actually, I'm just thinking. It is leather. It's basic leather armor.
It's weird because it says medium, but it's leather armor it's a +1 leather armor.
That is true. In that case, if it's because I was gonna say if it's +1 basic leather armor, it's still the same AC because I have studded leather.
Yeah, right.
If it's medium armor of some kind, it would be an improvement. So I guess I could benefit from.
It does say it says medium. I would be prepared to say that it is.
You could just make it studded leather.
Yeah. Let's say that. It could be.
Sure.
It's +1 studded if you like.
I was going to say, he's already wearing studded, so this would just be a +1 improvement to it. So I do think he'll
Also,
take
if
that.
you
And the parachute.
hit the ground really hard.
Yeah,
But he can fly.
I mean, look, he can already fly with wings, but +1 to AC is nothing to sneeze at. And thankfully,
Also,
with it
what if
being
you
a
fall while
jerkin,
you're unconscious?
it does not replace the sort of large Buccaneers-style coat that he has adopted as of late. And so does not change his aesthetic too much, which I think he appreciates.
I reckon he can wear it underneath the Buccaneers thing.
Yes, so I will. I'll pop on the wing diver's jerkin.
So there was, other than that, the crossbow of True North, the meat shield, of course,
And that other ring.
the ring of endless wealth. Yes. I think that's
Don't
Nobody
think
trusts.
that didn't tempt me.
I kind of
look at
feel
the
like
ring.
we all look at the ring. We're like,
Milo picks it up.
what?
Milo picks it up.
Okay. What do
Might
you
I
think
make a
this one
recommendation,
does?
Milo? I don't know how many stories you're privy to, but the ring, anything that proposes to provide endless wealth, does so at a cost. Now, I don't necessarily think that if this thing truly provides endless wealth, that whatever curse is undoubtedly upon it would necessarily make it not worth wearing, but perhaps we don't experiment with it right in the middle of the jungle that we just arrived in. Maybe we wait until we get back to Espinora, and then one of us tries it on and we find out how bad the curse is.
Immediately puts ring
What
on.
if it's not money wealth? What if it's like wealth
The friends you made
in
along
our
the way.
lives?
The
like
friends
the
are
friends.
That
Maybe it just
is also-
makes people look at your ring and go, wow, that's really cool. And then you make friends. That would make me wealthy.
That is also a strong possibility. I also think that you'd be better off testing that in a city full of people instead of the jungle.
Promise I can test it.
Promise.
Insight check, please. Can I insight check Kingsley?
The feathers on Kiki's helmet glow. Kingsley is telling the truth.
That gonna be a 19.
Yeah.
Marlo,
Actually,
I hope
wait,
you-
am I deceiving you here?
Ooh.
I appreciate you, Marlo, but just know
I
if
am.
you put that ring on now, I'm going to snap your finger off.
Okay.
I did roll a 27 deception.
Can my
I
insight
think
check
you
also
fully believe
apply
me.
to Hank asking for a friend? Oh, 27 deception, yeah. Milo believes you.
Yeah.
But would that insight check apply to Hank and the finger snap?
I don't think there's any deceit in Hank, so yes.
True. Milo will just, oh, if it turned evil, I'd hope you would. And he's going to put it back into the bag of holding.
Cool.
Good, Milo. Good.
I'm gonna bite you.
I need to attune to my items, so potentially I might just spend a little bit of time doing so. The situation we find ourselves in is we have no idea where we're going, do we?
No.
Now,
Not at present.
we're out in the middle of the jungle. I mean, we're all pretty familiar with this kind of environment, but the whole trying to find where we're going part's gonna... Yes, Milo?
I'm really good at forests.
First of all, thank you for putting your hand up and waiting. I appreciate that. You're good with forests. Do you have anything else to add, or was that it?
I'm really good with forests. Out of character, forest is one of my favorite terrain types. Proficiency bonus is doubled for all skills when I make an intelligence check. While traveling for an hour or more in your chosen terrain, difficult terrain does not slow our travel down, and we cannot become lost except by magical means.
Hey.
I am alert to danger when we are engaged, even when we're engaged in another activity. We can move, oh no, that's while alone. I can move stealthily, but at a normal pace. I find twice as much food while foraging, and while tracking creatures, I learn the exact number, sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area.
Damn, Milo.
Milo's really good at forests.
Go off.
This is
That is-
Milo's shit.
Now, I do...
Wow, right,
think-
my boy.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. I do think Kingsley will actually pipe up here and say, now, from everything we think we know so far, I think that, unfortunately, getting magically lost or repelled
Maybe
is
what's
exactly what we're
happening.
up against.
Mhm.
That said, from what the thing in my dreams said, it seems like it doesn't want anything nearby, and these creatures, although some of them have wound up here, it seems to be exclusively in the service of chasing people off to prevent them reaching it. So,
They
way
should
I
have
figure it,
migrated already.
if you're sorry, not if, I think he'll just say, with your eye for detail, maybe see if you can find any animal tracks, and we head in the direction everything else is heading away from. If everything's being forced away
Or-
from it.
If I could make a suggestion.
Hmm.
I've always seen, I'm kind of kneeling down a little bit, peering at Milo. I've seen you talking to those bugs quite a bit. You able to talk to other animals too? Well, maybe other animals may have seen something that matches the description of this place we're trying to find. Do you think maybe you could ask some animals?
How long is speak with animals? 10 minutes. Is it more than 10 minutes
it's
since I
still
cast
active.
it last time?
Yeah.
He said, yeah. I'm going to pull out my my favoritist boy. I will in fact pull out my cockroach and just Patricio and just, ah, you can hear me, right?
Pull out my cock.
Roach. Pulling his cock out. Yeah, I pull out Patricio and just, you can understand me,
thumbs up.
right? Thumbs up. Yeah, he has thumbs now. New evolution.
It's just the end of his foot, but yes.
That makes
it's
me
very
even
much an
happier,
up,
actually.
yeah.
That makes me even happier. And he is just going to say, "Can you find me some friends around?" So I'm going to send him off maybe to look for other bugs while I look around for any kind of actual like
Sure.
mammalian style animal.
The way that I had envisaged this working was a combined skill check. A series of them, three, that each getting progressively harder as you navigate through the jungle. So everybody sort of, there's been a couple of good suggestions. It would seem that Milo, the first sort of effort is to find someone to ask directions of. In which case, pick a skill that you would utilize to achieve that. Milo will have that bonus from his favorite terrain because he is a ranger. And this is his favorite terrain. He's doing skill stuff in it. So how would you assist Milo in asking for directions?
I think
Someone look around for books.
given he also has the ability to speak with animals, I think that Kingsley will activate that, and I think begin, not with his instrument, but I think trilling in bird song, allowing that to be translated through the spell as well, just sort of calling whatever might be nearby to us, in an effort to either, if not talk to it himself, for Milo's small bug friend to do the talking then.
Alrighty.
So hopefully some sort of persuasion or performance, I'd hope for.
Pretty
I
sure
would
they'll
say
get
performance.
fucking eaten.
Performance, absolutely. So make a. I will basically, each of you choose the skill you're going to use and tell me the number, and I will add them all together to see if you beat the cumulative DC you need.
Can I whip out my pan pipes or my pan flute to basically enhance the melody of Kingsley's siren song to potentially useful creatures?
Okay. And what skill would you like? Is that performance as well?
That's a performance check. It's not my best thing, but mostly what I'm good at is sneaking around, which...
Yeah. Alrighty, 2 performances. Milo, what would yours be? Persuasion?
I was thinking survival animal handling personally.
Animal handling would make sense.
Sweet. Animal handling it is, so I get a plus 10 to that.
Nice.
What?
So a 19.
Plus another 4, so 26.
I'm so sorry, Kingsley. I'm so sorry.
So 26 for Milo.
Yeah, so 22 plus my extra 4 because I doubled my proficiency bonus.
26. Kiki
I
got a
rolled
6.
a 6, so that's some of my worst panpipe work.
Kingsley?
Was
it 17?
My total was Sorry, I'm trying to open the feed. Here we go. My D&D Beyond
It was 17 is what
moment.
it looks like.
I got a 17, yes.
Yep. Okay, so that is 49 so far. Hank, how do you help?
How am I helping figure out where we're going?
Yes.
How high is the tree that I'm next to, and does it poke out above the canopy above us?
Yes.
Okay.
150 feet.
150 feet. I'll be right back. And claws come out, and I'm going to start climbing up the tree with so basically I'll pat my shoulder like that, and Larry will be like all of a sudden on my back with his arms wrapped around my shoulders, and I'm just gonna start climbing up the tree, branch to branch. If I spot a decent sized branch up there, I'm gonna
Teleport.
switch Larry up there, then switch with Larry, and then bring Larry up with me, and then I'm just gonna start making my way towards the top of the tree, being very careful as I do it. I guess athletics check with advantage, would you say, or just athletics check, or what would you like?
I would say it's acrobatics, but with advantage.
Acrobatics to climb? I thought athletics was climbing.
They both are, really. I suppose you're doing it in an athletics way. Sure. Yeah, all right.
It's acrobatics. Yeah, I'm kind of brute forcing my way up.
Yeah, all right.
I also feel like I have, because of my cat claws, I can climb better as well. I get like a climb speed, yeah.
Oh, in which case,
Tabaxi
what I would
climb
argue
speed,
is, seeing as you have a climbing speed, it's not really, the climbing is not what's helping find the way. It's the looking at when you get to the top that helps when you finding the way.
Perception then. I'll use a perception check. 22.
22 is not bad.
What?
Alrighty, so
63 then.
60.
What am I feline see?
73. So 71 is the total you get.
Yeah, I forgot how to do maths.
Really hope so anyway, otherwise I shouldn't be teaching. 71, not bad at all. Your feline eyes do see a temple in the distance. Temple pyramid.
Ooh.
The peak of a pyramid peeking out over the surrounding foliage. This Hank gets an initial bearing off this, and the gang troops their way through the underbrush a little bit before Milo's Petruchio returns, leading a gaggle, a flock, a swarm of other insects, bugs, and creatures, lured in by Kingsley and Kiki's discordant melody. Kingsley just plays louder over Kiki's doo doo doo. Like it's a small classroom of 8-year-olds playing Three Blind Mice on a recorder, and their teacher on a guitar, very loudly strumming over the top of them.
Incredible.
Report
maybe,
that.
I may be shooting us all in the foot here when I say, actually, I remind DM that speak of animals is technically for beasts, not necessarily insects, unless you are.
Insects under D&D taxonomy are beasts.
Yeah. Because there is
Particularly
no
in
other
Humblewood, where
separate.
there's not really beasts.
And that's also true. Yes.
Yes.
All of these good reasons. Plus, I couldn't be bothered. Bugs make sense for you. That's fine. Yeah. You ask the bugs. The bugs respond. The bugs say. Now, what was the question you were asking the bugs?
Oh yeah, actually, Milo didn't really ask a question. He just wanted to say hi to the bugs. It was, hi guys. Are you guys safe here?
Yeah. They don't respond verbally, but you get a no, this is fine. Like everybody seems chill and groovy.
Gazelle.
It seems new Dutch slang that Zach really likes.
Yep.
What?
Zach's just found new Dutch slang that he really likes and keeps using it.
But I didn't hear what it was.
Is just gezellig. It's a Dutch word that just means like it's like a generic kind of good feeling.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I like that.
They're like, yes, chill here. Mm-hmm. There seems to be some strange things going on around here.
They, if anything, they say extremely good food here.
All right, what kinds of bugs have shown up?
They would be primarily pollinators, bees, flies, butterflies, moths.
Okay, looking around, flowers-wise, what do I see?
So much.
This is like an idyllic woods. Ooh.
Yes. Still very jungle, not forest, but some very broadly big petals, very colourful things, a large variety, hyacinths, azaleas. There is rhododendrons, but the bulb of the flower is about like the size of a basketball. These are freakishly large. As you sort of trek, you notice several stands of cherry blossom trees, or cherry trees.
Should they be blossoming this time of year?
They're a little out of season, but they're not even really normal for a jungle anyway. But you would say quite a lot of this is not particularly normal for a jungle.
Okay, yes. All right. In that case,
Iggy azaleas, yes.
Yes. All right. Sorry, just
So dumb.
Mitch, did you share your info about the pyramid that you saw?
Yes, that's why you're heading.
Oh, absolutely would have gone down. And
cool.
Yeah.
As we get a bit closer, I might ping my primeval awareness. Up to 6 miles away from us in our favorite location.
Mm-hmm.
I can ping for aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiend, or undead. I know exact number and sizes, I do believe, because of the while tracking creatures thing and the way that primeval awareness interacts with that. You said this feature doesn't. It says this feature doesn't reveal the creature's location or number, but I believe we said it was in favored terrains.
That would make sense, I think. And
I could have just imagined that though. So.
I don't remember making that ruling. I will give you some of it. I will say
it's
yes
in
to
your
some,
corner, dude.
because there is straight up no way that it could work given what Milo knows. He definitely senses dragons.
Plural?
Well,
Dragons plural?
He senses dragon.
Within 6 miles.
Yes. He also senses aberrations.
Yep.
And he senses. Oh, there's a friend. He's got his dad's smile. Hydrangea, magnolias, peonies, wisteria.
Ooh, Iggy azaleas.
Yeah.
Which is right.
Just like a real mishmash of flowers that don't, like, ecologically speaking, have any business being in the same place.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Concerning.
Everybody wave to little guy. He's my friend.
Everyone wave to Mini Mitch.
He with blonde curls. Oh, gorgeous.
I would have killed for hair like that at one point in my life.
So would.
I'm happy with straight now, but yeah.
He just walked off waving the whole time.
Milo.
Sorry, you said last I got was aberrations.
Aberrations, yes. I'm just thinking in 6 miles. The thing is, it's not as 6 miles, but it's quite a long way in this terrain.
It's 31,680 feet.
Yeah. As a radius as well. So it's it's 12 miles
Also
wide.
down.
And down,
and
yeah.
also down.
Anything we got in the cave.
And up. I'm going to space.
You sense it's not celestial, but it's kind of like it.
Ooh.
Celestial adjacent.
You also get something undead adjacent.
I choose to
Same
believe
thing?
those are the same thing. Yeah.
Is it the same thing that's being celestial and undead?
You can't tell.
Can't tell,
The
that's so
only the aberrations you get, there is 4 different clusters, and loads of them scattered around.
That's why we said it, because we realised that within 6 miles was actually not as good of a hint as within 1 mile.
Yeah.
So you gave
in
kind
some
of
cases
extra
I will give
information
you
in general.
extra information. Yeah.
That works so well for me. I really appreciate that. Thank you. 4 different clusters. Extra
4 different
around.
clusters with other sort of individuals scattered around. You would say it's hard to get a pin down on exact numbers. Some you feel are bigger than others, and you realize this because one is in the swarm of things that you're chatting to.
Oh, that's fine.
Right.
I'll figure that one out in a minute. How are the dragons looking?
Dragon is what you sense. You cannot get plural because you're like,
Fuck
that again.
Fuck. Yep.
But you've got so limited experience with it. You have no way of knowing.
All right. Celestial-ish is just one-ish thing, or am I struggling to get a grasp on?
You wouldn't be able to tell number.
Excellent.
On that one
And
either.
the same with the undead. Adjacent thing.
With Celestial, you'll feel at least 2.
And I assume the undead adjacent thing is just like it's not quite undead, so I can't get a grasp on it either. Really?
Yeah.
It exists.
It's like more of a undead, more not so much more like dead magic.
Yeah.
Like magic dead.
The
rather
vibe.
than, yeah. The taste
Like
of
he's
it.
dead, but he's that makes total sense actually. So guys, 1 second, I need to sneeze.
Bless you.
That was particularly fun. My bad. Anyway, so guys,
There's a lot of pollen in the air.
I got hay fever.
That there is.
I got hay fever. IRL as well, which is even better.
Why do they call it hay fever? There's not even any hay.
You can't come
Anyway.
So I got bad news and scary news. I'm also going to turn back to these bugs and continue our conversation, kind of, and just can I take a look at them? Does any one of them stand out to me as, hey, this is an aberration and not just a bug?
Yeah. As you lift your hand out to a bunch of them to land, one of them that does land is the size of a small bird. But it's an insect, or at least it looks like one. It looks like a bee, or vaguely. It has 6 legs. It has a furry yellow and black striped abdomen. It has 2 sets of wings, but they are pinions, little tiny pinions of a dragon. Not that Milo knows what a dragon's wings look like, but that sort of bat wings.
Right.
But again, in yellow, though, well, the pinion bits are yellow, but the bits in between are the fly, bee flight translucent sort of things. The face has eyes that are multifaceted like an insect's, and little white furry antennae.
Milo's going to look at it and say, you're interesting. Never seen you before. So the bad news and the scary news is, you know those dragon things that I found before?
Yes.
Yeah, there's one of them within like 6 miles of here. But that's okay. Maybe they won't be mean to us if we're not mean to them. Let's just avoid it. The other news I have is this guy, and he's going to scratch that little bee thing on the head like quite fondly, honestly. Isn't technically a bug.
No, it doesn't look quite like a... I mean, it does look like a bug, but not completely like a bug.
Speaking to the bug,
I apologize. It is not an aberration. It is a monstrosity. I've just looked it up.
I wouldn't know
The
that,
bee
though.
thing is
The
the
bee
monstrosity?
thing. It is a monstrosity, not an aberration.
I do still think there would technically be one small giveaway still, though, for you, Milo, which is I'm pretty sure that if it's not a beast, we can't talk to it.
True.
So we can talk to everything else in the swarm, but if you try to talk to it and it makes a sound back, you won't know what it is.
Yeah,
Damn, I really want to talk to this thing.
Because I can't talk to it. Milo's still going to continue to give it a scratch on the head. And
Yeah.
maybe we can just be friends.
It is exactly you are exactly correct. However, it is not. I'm ruling that it can be talked to, though
Milo
only
knows it's not a
only
bug.
very rudimentarily.
Actually, I do have speak with bugs, so if you wanted to rule it with because of that, through sounds and gestures, you can communicate simple ideas with creatures.
Somewhere
of the beast.
between your two abilities meshing is
Yes.
why you can.
Yeah.
And I'm just checking something.
I can actually technically talk to bugs without speaking with animals.
I apologize.
Gotcha,
It was there were it was an aberration. It was monstrosities, is what you sensed.
Oh.
There were no aberrations. It was
I
monstrosities.
wouldn't have sensed monstrosities. I
Oh,
don't believe. Yeah, no, aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fey fiends, or undead.
in which
I'm
case
happy
you get nothing.
to side case in monstrosities if you want to play out who this little guy is, but either way, I am chilling fine.
I feel like I'm not sure what the line between an aberration and a monstrosity is.
I usually agree.
How hungry
tell
it
you.
is when it sees you.
my
Aberration, not down to chow. Monstrosity, more down to chow.
Natural
At
is
least
my
I
impression.
think-
One is.
I think my understanding is that monstrosities are kind of often unnatural insofar as they are something that has been in some way created by magic, whether that's like whole cloth or they've been something that's warped by magic and have become something else. Aberration is something unnatural in the way that we think of like aliens or Lovecraft monsters as unnatural, where it's like mind flayers are aberrations and things like that, where it's if it's beyond your understanding, it's an aberration. If it's beyond what you recognize, but it's because it was made by magic or someone turned something into this by magic, it's a monstrosity. At least that's my understanding.
Well, if it means anything, and like I don't know if it'll sway your decision, but you may want to know one of my favorite enemy types is beasts. One of my favorite terrains is forest, and I have my primeval awareness, which is what I sense that with.
I'm happy to rule in this instance that you sensed, for reasons that I'm not going to go into the why. In this instance, you sensed that. You sensed these things. You got. I will downgrade the number of groups. You sensed 3 groups, not 4.
Yeah.
And you. It's entirely my fault because I should have known that the creature types, knowing that Milo can do that. You sense 3 groups and a whole bunch of loads of singles of something that you guessed was aberration because that's the closest you could think of to what it might be, but it's not either really. It's not really an aberration. But it's not any of the other things you sensed either.
It's something new and different and fun.
It is. And when you ask it what it is... I am
giving it a scratch on the head, is it?
Yeah. It responds, "We are Vespon."
Vespon? I ever heard the name Vespon?
No.
Any of you guys know what a Vespon is?
A Vespon.
Is this little guy?
Make some sort of check. History
You can make a nature or a history. Everyone is welcome to make a nature or a history.
Yeah, okay.
Make a nature check. Oh my god, someone crit.
Oh shit.
2.
It wasn't Karen.
It was me.
It wasn't me.
you.
I didn't crit. Hank.
It was Hank. Hank, this rings a bell. You've never encountered one yourself, but you've heard stories of adventurers. These things are... have been described to you as the piranhas of the forest. They are exceptionally territorial. They live in hives, and if roused to it, their queens direct their subjects in their dozens, if not hundreds, to have off with the any intruders into their lairs, into areas they frequent and control. They're generally fairly peaceful, but if they want you gone, they'll let you know. And they don't stop. They are utterly without sympathy, and they are relentless. And yeah, like you, and they consume fast as well. I mean, this thing is the size of a pigeon. No, a wren or a swallow. So yeah, 2 golf balls. It's not massive, but it's got decent sized mouth parts, and 2 or 3 dozen of them could strip you apart pretty quickly if you did nothing about it.
I am familiar with those things. I've never seen one myself, but I know they're called. You guys familiar with piranhas? They're nasty type of little fish that will just swarm you. That's kind of like a flying piranha.
Oh.
So before we act all rashly, they're very territorial. They live in hives, and they're generally not gonna be aggressive unless provoked.
Just like
So,
piranhas.
can I make a suggestion? And you ask this Vespon whether or not we're in its territory
Yeah.
and how to not be in its territory anymore, because I really don't want to go anywhere near its hive.
Ew, but are we in your territory? Just scratches still, if you'll allow it. We'll shoot.
It's pretty chill, and its response is, "You are at the gate."
Are we able to pass through safely if we don't touch anything unless it's in an attempt to preserve your territory? If not, we can go around.
It responds, "You are permitted." It
Are you the queen?
Make me an insight check.
Yes, please. I can't insight check for the life of me. It's an 11. I have my D4.
You don't notice. Oh, yeah.
It's got a little tiara on its head.
Yes. So it is Milo.
I was going to say, I'm imagining the bug has seen you and gone, also royalty. You are permitted.
You would get in. Hang on, let me roll it. Yeah, you would get advantage on the insight check. For that exact
Incredible.
reason.
You're not going to believe this.
Same roll.
Yeah, but it's a 15 total with my D4.
15 total.
Yeah, I rolled a 4 on the D4.
Let me see if I can get you a picture of this little guy.
I'm so excited.
Oh, no, that was not it. Stop it. No, that's not it either. There it is. It's very, very difficult. Okay.
Yes, Milo is
Hop him
wary of
front.
new kinds of creatures. He's been gotten by yellow jackets before, I reckon.
50.
Alrighty, here
Which
we
he
go.
said, as he says, his fault. He didn't check.
Boop. There you go. That's what he looks like.
It's hidden behind Milo. Hang on.
I'm just hiding. It's hidden behind Hank now.
There we go.
Hang on.
Oh, Milo has given him the biggest scritches. Or her.
Are they
Oh,
great?
it's so
Oh,
cute. Why, if not friend, why friendship?
Friendship, exactly. Yeah.
I assume that Milo probably has some kind of like nectar or some kind of like pollen like stashed away for his little guys.
Yeah.
And we'll pull some out and just offer it to this little bee thing.
This little bee thing says, "Queen welcomes Queen."
Nice.
Saying it's the queen.
It's not saying it's the Queen. It is not the Queen.
It's that kind of
Okay.
hive mind thing.
Yeah.
Like that.
Or it's giving.
Ooh.
It's just telling you foreign policy.
Yeah.
Queen welcomes.
It's not a very bright
Sometimes-
creature. It should be
I was
stressed.
gonna say, sometimes queens actually
Milo
don't want
or
other
the-
queens in that area.
Yes.
Sometimes they don't want other queens in the area. I'll take this off. Milo's gonna take the thing off. It's just pretend for the people that we come across, not for you guys.
Now you're gonna get attacked. Great.
Now it's gonna, like, eviscerate you.
It,
We're like, fake royalty.
It is going to nat one. It looks confused, and then say, "Queen, hide."
We
It's
don't
like
know
still
any of what's
looking at
happening
Milo.
below
Milo's the
now.
only one who can understand what it's
Yeah,
saying.
we're just like, oh, what's going on, Milo? You
Queen-
look confused. You
Queen
gotta.
go around. So both thought I was queen. I'm obviously not queen. He said queen welcomes queen if we go through the area that we're about to go through.
That would have been fantastic.
Well,
Why did you take it off?
I just
great.
Milo puts it back on.
The bug like relaxes. The Vespa is like, oh, okay, good. I thought I was worried I was wrong about what you were, but right, okay.
If it trusts you because you're wearing it, let's just keep that on.
It
That
drinks a little
thing
puddle
can
of nectar
eat
from
us.
your hand.
No, he's not going to. It's okay. Now, with
Can
the
you
15,
ask it to guide us, maybe? Sorry.
if you want to guide us through so that
See,
these
Queen?
things eat nectar. Y'all want to meet the queen?
It appears to be eating nectar now.
No.
I think avoiding their hives might be a smarter idea for us if
Okay.
we have the option.
Uh,
Maybe we can ask it to
Take us around the territory.
take us around the territory so we don't step where we're not wanted.
Good idea.
But I might also point out that if it gets attacked by something else while
We'll
it is
defend
with
it.
us, not only will we defend it, but the hive will come and also attack the thing. Would you not think that would be the case?
Yeah, but the
So why don't we bring it with us for as long as it's comfortable,
yeah,
and then
just around the edges of the territory.
a willing hostage?
Sure. The little Vespan acts as a willing hostage and guide, taking you around.
Put it like that.
I didn't.
I
You
did.
guys
At
did.
all. If he
I
wants to
did.
leave right now, he can go. He's literally
Um,
just a guide.
I said
Can
he's
I
And
willing.
get-
we're like, off you go, buddy.
Tank, can I get a D3 rolled in chat, please? As I presume you're wanting to, you communicate to it roughly the direction you're wanting to head, and then it tries to lead you in that direction, but avoiding skirting its queen's territory. No,
We'll go
without
around
the
you
D, man.
guys.
Tony, also, I'll take either one, but I need no D on that.
If we go around, so
No
we
D,
don't
only
disturb your food
cockroaches.
source. True.
Only
Like
cockroaches,
Patricio.
We get a 2.
Two.
Pair of 2s. I love that. I love that for you guys. So, you guys do your level best to skirt around, and the little Vespan guy leads you in a gradual, gentle arc. You would guess the from what Milo sensed in terms of the concentrations of these creatures and the time spent diverting around, that their territory would probably be about a circle with a radius of about a mile. This diversion takes half an hour at least. It's a fairly sizable area. The Vespan, you are coming towards the end, however, of this trek when the Vespan quite suddenly perks up his antenna. He's been sitting on Milo's shoulder, probably actually perched on one of his spines, perks up his antennae, they twitch twice, and then he takes off into the air. Take care, Tony. Thanks very much, buddy.
Bye,
And yes, buzzes off into the sky, back towards his hive, you would guess. He's certainly heading in the right direction, Milo.
I do have you remain alert to danger even when you're engaged in another activity. As
I
part
am aware of
the-
this,
I was
and
going to say, so I'm
please
gonna
make
say
me
right now.
you have a advantage on this check, but you do get to make it. A perception check.
Yeah. It's a 17 or 12, so it's a 17.
17.
Got a
Milo,
+2.
this Vespan taking off, you just do a quick, okay, sure, I should probably just scan around just to make sure. Milo, about 20 feet ahead of you, very well concealed in underneath a hydrangea, is a keen-eyed reptile. Its arms are covered in colorful wings and tipped with clawed hands. It stands about 3 feet high, using its long tail to balance on its hind legs, both of which feature a huge claw that it taps on the ground.
Oh, fuck you, man.
It's a fucking velociraptor. Wait, no.
Yes.
3 feet
Cypher.
tall. Yeah.
It's like the Pokemon Cypher.
Guys,
Sound a bit like
For
Milo
those
knows
of us who
this
don't
dinosaur.
speak Pokemon.
learn to.
Scyther looks nothing like a velociraptor. This is a
But
velociraptor.
no, yeah. Cypher looks like a praying mantis meets
Yeah.
a grasshopper meets a fly.
Right, cool.
Milo knows dinosaurs, yes.
Yes. This is native to this area. This would not be
Hey.
an unusual thing to see.
I will avoid eye contact with it and just, hey guys, they're probably gonna. Where there's one, there's multiple, and there's a velociraptor right in front of us.
Shit.
My maul's vibrating as well. It's
Yeah.
letting off that vibration, the maul of warning.
Yeah.
So I kind of sensed something was there. Sorry, what were you going to say, Kiki?
Oh, Kiki just is immediately scanning the surrounding bushland for any other
Hank,
potential
yours is twitching
velociraptors.
to the bushes to your left. About 20 feet off in the bushes to the left. It hadn't gone off yet because they weren't ready yet. But that is what the two came up as. And you basically wouldn't have been surprised by them, is the trick. I did remember you had the thing.
Right.
But,
Are
yeah,
any of these
there
time
is a
raptors
second.
or distant raptors, or are we just straight velociraptors?
Hey, Raiders.
Hey, Raiders!
Raiders, we're being attacked by velociraptors. Well, no, we're not. Milo
No,
can try
you've
to talk our
seen
way
them.
out of it. I've seen them, yeah. Hello, Raiders. Milo, may I hit my speak with animals again?
You certainly can try.
Excellent.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
Question: does that take a spell slot for you?
Yes, it does.
Yep.
The speak with bugs did not. Speak with animals absolutely does.
That's fair. I was going to say, if you are worried about that, or if it would have come up in character, Kingsley can do that without a spell slot. I would be happy to let Milo take point on this still.
I was actually, in that case, if Kingsley can also do it, as Milo will hit the speak with animals, and Kingsley, I'm very happy for you to also hit the speak with animals, but I want to get on top of this immediately because I don't know if, would that be the first thing that comes to Kingsley's mind to talk to them?
Yeah.
Probably,
I think
what would you be in a bit of a shock for? Because it would be, as he was saying, Velociraptor's right in front of us, that he would speak with animals.
I
Why
think
are you calling me?
I clicked the one button.
Sorry, he just called me on Discord.
No, I called everyone. I clicked call on the Discord chat.
Oh, it was full channel. Phenomenal.
But yes, no. What I think no. Kingsley hearing that would immediately just sort of tense. I think if Milo starts talking, he'll jump in to support.
Yeah, perfect.
But this is
From here
a
on out,
Milo
I'm very
venture.
happy
I
for
think.
Kingsley to be like that
Sure.
communication with Milo as well. So
We'll figure it
happy
out,
for
yeah.
that. And I think
He'll
Kingsley's going to
activate it
probably be very
regardless.
useful here. I'll drop another spell slot on Speak with Animals and just look.
Okay.
I know you're there. You
Clever girl.
you don't have to attack us. I'd suggest you not. We have more defenses than we look like we do. Happy to move on from here if you are, or happy to ask you some questions.
And
You sense that
from
Milo's done this before.
yeah. Make me a persuasion check.
Yes.
With
I
your-
have the same.
Added proficiency
Oh,
because skill in your
but it's
native.
charisma. It's only for int and wisdom is my native things.
I would allow the bonus.
Well, I'll add the extra 4 then.
Ooh, 19.
20, 19 plus my 2 that I have, plus, so it's 25.
Nice. A hissing voice, and I do need to say, hi, Lost Archives. It's really good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us, Owen, you bloody champion. I forget all
Sorry,
the etiquette. I was mid-scene. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much for joining us. Shout out at the Lost Archives.
Yes.
Boop. Guys, how was your game? What were you doing? I feel like it's Avatar night on Mondays. I could be wrong. It's been a while. But yeah, I hope you had a great time. I hope it was good and fun and glorious and lovely. Tell us what you did. Tell us the adventures you had. This gang is looking for a lost wizard's college in a jungle. And fortunately, they've got a ranger with them who can sense dragon, which is a problem because dragons aren't a thing in this world. So that's interesting. But they did just made a little weird bee thing, and now there are velociraptors. And Milo, the one that you're looking at directly ahead of you is not the one that responds.
I do make eye contact then.
Yeah. The one that responds is less than 3 feet from your head. And you hear in Velociraptor, in Beast, in whatever you would understand it to be, a feminine tone. Of to your right, what you need.
Sorry, I'm trying not to fall into a different character's voice. We're looking for an old school. We're not here to hurt you. Unless you try to hurt us. We will defend ourselves. But we hold you no ill will otherwise. If we catch you following us, obviously there will be problems. But I've met velociraptors before, and I've told the tale. Some of them are quite like my friends. Some of them not so much. Looking for an old magic school there. Or the remains of it?
She whistles, and the rustling of a half dozen bodies moving in the jungle around you. They all sort of, from a top view, you would see in the long grasses 6 lines all circling around, giving Hank particularly a particularly wide berth. She is keeping one eye on Hank, but she says to Milo, much magic, forest strange. We stay clear up ahead, not go further. You go there, you safe from us.
What we not safe from?
She doesn't shrug because she can't. That's not something velociraptors are capable of doing, but
something that's dangerous for you too.
Big things stay out.
Big wings, claws.
Things,
big
not
things.
Wings. Yeah.
Big
things not
out.
go.
I don't think she's saying there are big things there we don't go. She's saying bigger things than us don't go there.
Bigger things than her don't go there.
Or than her, sorry, yes.
So, only small things. What happens?
Not come back.
Well, if that's the case, you have nothing to worry about from us.
This is Kingsley. Oh, I'm Milo.
Pack can take big thing. Not go there. But much magic, you find. Not bring back. Bring back, we take. And implying we'll come for you.
Milo will say, that bad. This forest is flourishing.
Raptors aren't really, Milo, you would know, raptors don't... Fear isn't something they know. Wariness, they can be sensible, they can be cautious, but they aren't frightened of things. It's just not in their nature. So this is about as close to frightened as raptors are really capable of being. In any other creature, it would be fear.
And Milo will express that to the rest of the party in a few short words. He's not going to converse with the rest of the party too much while these guys are around. And Milo will also turn to them and just to the party and we are safe if we are safe here if we do not attack them for now. And we'll come back, and you are safe from us as well if we do not attack, or if we are not attacked. You don't go there. Big things don't go there. We will not bring magic back, we hope. And if we do, before you come for us, please go for the source of whatever it is. Because if we bring something back that we don't intend to, that could spell the end for a lot of things. We do not want to harm this forest. It's flourishing, actually. More than any other one I've seen. And the pterosaurs
Sorry,
are
Karen.
here. And the pterosaurs are here very late. So we're just going to end on that as almost an observation.
It says trees move before it and its pack dash off away from your course of travel.
Well, that was ominous. Turn back to the party and just in common.
Yeah, Hank just finally breathes, takes his finger off his pulse. I don't like this whole not being able to talk to things.
Maybe I can teach you to spell one day.
Although, if this is the whole creatures that are trying to get us to stay away business, they're not nearly as persuasive as I was concerned. They're just trying to freak us out, mainly.
No, they are saying that they won't go there, and that if we do, we probably won't come back, but they won't. Not that we shouldn't. And Milo will convey, like, just the whole conversation. And if he misquotes anything, Kingsley, help him out, please. Kingsley should also.
Milo and Kingsley could incite the raptor as well, if you'd like.
I would like to do so.
Sure.
I do get advantage.
May as well.
And I'm gonna need it.
A 6 and a
Fucking
5.
hell.
And a 9,
It's a
okay.
9.
We
So
weren't meant to.
11 is the best. I don't think you get it. I don't think you get anything. Have
That's
a
fair.
nice alert, Quad.
I do think, in response to what Kiki was saying, Kingsley will just... I don't necessarily think that the animals are in on it, would be the best way to put it. I suspect, especially given that the pterosaurs that attacked us, like Milo said, they shouldn't be here this time of year. So I suspect that whatever magic is keeping people away from this place is maybe engineered in such a way that it looks like luck. Maybe it nudges things to the right place to keep people away, but I don't think it ensorcels them into harming us or actively seeking to push us away so much as just putting us in the path of creatures that are very territorial and things like that.
Okay.
And also the trees move, apparently. Milo's going to look around at the trees. Not suspiciously, but almost curiously.
Milo, make a nature or investigation.
That'll be a nature, please, and thank you, with advantage, because I've chosen terrain. This is what I built this boy for.
Finally, an adventure you can use him on.
He's in his zone.
Exactly.
6.
He's not built for combat. He's built for
a 15.
get my friends to the combat. Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
The advantage, yeah.
15. More cherry trees is the thing that stands out to you.
And cherry trees should not be here, should they?
It's unusual. You have not encountered cherry trees anywhere else in the Tanglewilds. There are a few...
This is new to me?
Yeah. There are a few in Espinora. But they're an imported species. They aren't native to this area.
Milo will actually point it out and say, don't know how they got here.
Well, I mean, we're approaching a wizard's college. Maybe they had a big garden full of different fruits and stuff to feed the college. Maybe we are much closer than we think we are.
God, I hope so, because otherwise one of these trees might
Possible.
eat us or something.
Would there be a suitable tree for Kiki to possibly shimmy up and see if she can
Milo will say, please don't try to climb the cherry trees. He doesn't trust them.
I was going to ask for another skill check, seeing as you've made it through the first one with fire and colours. Let's do it again. So how do you go about navigating this time around? Kiki climbs a tree.
Kiki climbs a tree. She's taken a leaf out of Hank's book. Hopefully this works better for her than trying to help Kingsley with his music.
Acrobatics or athletics? No, it's perception. You're really good at climbing. I don't need the climbing check. That's not what helps.
I'm pretty sure at your level you can just run up vertical surfaces as a monk, so...
No.
Just casually.
22.
That's the best roll all fucking day.
That's
Let's
not
go.
bad. That'll do. Kiki clambers up. You are a lot closer than you actually thought you might have gotten to that pyramid that you were heading towards. Yeah.
Kiki will call that. I was like, whoa! Guys, we're a lot closer than we should be.
Not than you should be, just it's faster than you thought.
Right.
Yeah.
Does that have anything to do with... What would I get the sense that that's just Milo's terrain stuff, or is this like, we've gone too fast?
Unless you make a specific check and have it be part of your skill check, I
do so.
Can't let you do that. I can't tell you.
Yeah. Well, in that case, as Kiki remarks on that. Sorry, Mitch, were you gonna?
I was just going to say what I was doing for my skill check. While Kiki's climbing the tree and the others are doing whatever they're doing, I'm going to kind of walk around the area, probably within about 40, 50 feet of here. I'm looking for animal tracks, and I'm looking for the direction that they've come from. And I want to see if I can extrapolate that this particular direction that they're coming from is the direction of where we are intending to go.
Or what they are avoiding.
So I'll use a survival check if I may.
Survival? Yep.
Yeah, only 14.
14?
Yeah.
So it's 36, though, between the two of you.
Not bad.
Milo?
I will, off of Kiki's comment that we are too close. And based off of Hank doing like what he said about how far away it was initially, do I feel like this is a normal speed for me too? And I'm willing to make this my check if you like. Do I think this is a normal speed for us to have moved, or do I think there's some kind of magical influence that could be happening?
What check would you make?
All right, that's what I'm unsure of, because
survival maybe.
Yeah, part of it would say survival.
Nature is also an option.
I'm happy to do either. One's a +4, one's a +6, and then I get the
Hank. Your check 14. You definitely. You can definitely notice there are. I mean, by the time you're here, there is not many tracks on the ground. You would expect to find significantly more big animal tracks. So you do a fairly good scoot all around, and you cannot find any major animal tracks. You have to go quite a ways to find any that are even sort of person-sized. And you can generalize that they were all heading in the opposite, or not opposite to the direction you were going, but at best right angles to it. There is nothing heading, if you're north, nothing is heading more than east or west, or it's somewhere south of east or west, all the way. You're kind of at a point where nothing will go any closer. The raptors were probably about as close as they would prepare to get. If that influences Milo's check at all.
Good to know.
If Hank reports this,
I will, of course. Yeah.
I'd suggest Milo hold on to what he does until Kingsley's.
Well, I was reading the chat before, so I was waiting for other people to be done. But funny you mention it, Tank. Yes. Kingsley, especially as we're getting closer and we're seeing more and more of these cherry trees, is going to take advantage of seed speech.
Seed
Said
speech.
it the wrong way around.
Yeah.
Seed speech, one of the traits of his specific sort of species, and is going to talk to one of the trees nearby. I think he specifically wants to pick out one of the cherry blossoms. And I think as he sits next to it and with a sort of small twist of his hand, I think some sort of like green sort of like green filigree, like his sort of magic sort of spirals up out of his palm a little bit, and he'll look towards the thing as the the filigree actually kind of peeks into the side of his like beak as he holds his hand here, and as he speaks, his tongue is kind of caged in this green filigree, and we'll look towards it. And now you're not normally from here, so I'm guessing that you've come from the school, or at least whoever lives there. So how did you come to be here? More importantly, why are you keeping things out?
This seed is terrified.
Mm-hmm.
It is
interesting.
You were told to leave. You were told to leave, and you must.
I think we'll just sort of pause for a moment to let the thing speak before just... We have been. Why? Are you afraid of what awaits us? Why should our fate be of any consequence to you?
It could end the world.
Well, I've heard that before. Unfortunately, if we don't try...
Then why did you not listen?
Because if we don't, someone more stubborn and less principled will come along. So, while you have the ear of someone willing to listen, what should we look out for? Because we have no interest in ending the world.
Then I think your check should be a persuasion. Yeah.
Yep. So I was hoping for 27.
27. Fucking hell.
Rolled a 19 on the die.
Yep. I think this is the second 19 as well that you've done.
Mm-hmm. Quite possibly.
So 36 and 27 is 56, 70, 63. 63.
And Milo hasn't rolled yet, has he?
Milo has not rolled yet. You guys have done pretty good. So, yeah. Your question was, what should we look out for?
Yes, it was.
The blossom pauses before it says, "Why do you seek it?"
We seek it on behalf of those who seek to know much, and seek to know much without understanding exactly what it is they're looking for. And as I mentioned, if we don't find it, they'll hire people with less scruples to find it. And they're less likely to talk to you or try to fix things so much as they are to hack at the branches that get in their way and then yank it out of the ground.
Kingsley, you get the distinct impression this blossom is considering. And then it says, "Follow the path a mile hence. You will find a school."
Very well. Thank you.
Don't go further. If the school is what you seek, go no further.
Right. Why?
No, as in, than what it's already told you. Go not beyond it would be...
Yeah. I'm afraid it is. And I'm equally afraid that we are probably your best chance at this place not destroying the world. As he'll sort of reach out to pat the bark a bit. And assuming no immediate response, he'll stand, I think, sort of uncrossing his legs as the filigree retracts from his mouth back into his palm and kind of vanishes. And will turn back towards the others and, well, I have a way forward and yet another strongly worded warning that we will be ending the world by visiting it and that we must turn around immediately.
You're going to end the world warning.
Going after.
This was the voice of a child.
Oh?
Yes. It is interesting. I suspect that either the thing... Well, sorry. I suspect that the tree that I spoke to is either something else entirely, in that maybe these trees are playing host to something, or they've been magically enhanced in some way, because I've never heard a full-grown tree sound quite so young.
Well, you spoke to its blossom.
Oh, yes, true. Sorry. I think he'll stand by that, though. Still.
You're all talking of bugs and trees and animals. It's just...
Oh, please, mister, I talk to the shadow of my dead brother.
That's
It's a
different.
ghost.
That's different.
Yes, well, not all of us were born with rippling
You
muscles,
see
I'm
Larry
afraid,
just
and we
going-
have to make use of what we have.
Milo's gonna high five. Try
If
to
Larry
hard
keeps
work
kicking
for
the
their
finger
physiques.
kick, he's just going to be like,
Puffs
what,
his
man?
chest out.
Come over here and do it, shadow boy.
try
Larry,
to high five Larry.
Larry appears behind you and then goes in front of your face. Like,
I'm sorry. Please don't kill me.
Yeah. It might not be what you used to, but I can't imagine you can argue it's useful. And especially if we're talking about ending the world, potentially, I think we take every advantage we have, as
So-
uncomfortable as it might be.
Does it mean we can go up to the school but don't go past the school?
Nope, it was very much implying that if we seek the school, we should turn around right now.
No,
That's
it.
Jess was correct.
Oh, you were. Never
He
mind.
was saying
sorry.
if you're looking for the school, only go to the school. Don't go anywhere else.
He says go. Do not go. You said do
Go
not
no
go beyond
further.
the
He
school.
went-
That's why I
okay,
thought
yeah,
you
so
were
it just-
questioning him.
No, my bad. Sorry. So yeah, it went
You
go
should
to the
question
school,
the tree again.
see it, and then just be like, "Well, we found
There
it."
you go. Found it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was kind of confused why you didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, no. So
I'm a little bit worried, guys.
yeah,
I'd question the motives of our employer.
I
you see,
And wizards tend to be a bit of a power-hungry group of people as a
Complete
whole.
arseholes.
you're not
So,
wrong.
well, Kingsley's right.
I
They're
mean-
just gonna send someone other than us.
Bet they think they could be gods.
I think that in this particular case, our employer seemed a little too,
Evil.
shall we call him, scatterbrained, to be with strong ill intent. That
Well,
said,
I
I
mean-
don't believe that his ends are evil so much as poorly thought out. And I think
I mean,
that
He's been sent here to try and find the place. So who sent him?
it's also
Probably
entirely
this
possible.
college that he was talking about. And I imagine there are people there who think very differently from the way we do. So
Well,
I'm a little bit
you'll
worried.
be
Let's
secure.
find out what we find, and then we'll assess what to do with that information.
where is it? Yes.
Hank is kind of where I'm at. Like, let's find out exactly what it is we're dealing with, and then we can go from an informed position as opposed to just guessing what might
Yes,
be
I would
happening.
agree.
Oh, I just
think-
had a thought.
Yes. Well,
Casey, can you still talk to that tree?
I
sure.
bet it hurt.
Yeah, it did. It scared me too. Can you ask him if perhaps beyond that, 1 mile up past the school is a dragon? I can
Sure.
still sense.
He'll sort of, as he walks, conjure the filigree back up as it pokes back into the side of his beak, and we'll just
It'd still be the same.
one
distance,
last
right?
question, friend, before I leave you to your rest. But my companion here would like to know: should we be wary of dragons moving forward?
Also, say hi from me.
Also,
And I
the
think
hedge
we will
says
have
hello.
a short little break there. As the DM
Cliffhanger!
ponders that.
The tree also doesn't know what a dragon is.
You can describe one.
The tree has
Giant
an
lizard
idea.
with wings, breathes noxious substance.
Well,
yeah.
that's also the question mark, because this is also, from the multiple times I've used this ability, the most sentient and well thought out plant I've ever spoken with, which is part of why I think this might be something more than just a plant.
Yeah.
Because every other time I've spoken to them, it's been very simple words and doesn't understand concepts like time and place, but just goes like, it's gotten light and dark this many times, or it was
Yeah.
cold when that happened. So the
Yeah.
fact that it was like 1 mile that way, there's the school, but go no further or you'll end the world. I'm like, that doesn't really sound much like what I've come to
Not what a
expect.
tree would say.
No.
It feels like
This is an
entrapment.
It is.
I would just like to know if there is a massive silver dragon on the other side of that magic castle.
So Milo, have a think about your check, and we will go for a short little break. Let's be back in 5 to 10. Everybody
Dragon
say
checks
goodbye.
Indeed.
Goodbye.
Vast and ahoy, mateys. We be back, and the DM has figured out what the tree says. How often do you get to say that? This bee is the blossom of a tree, very specifically. Responds to Kingsley's request about what the wording was. Is there a dragon up ahead, essentially?
Yes.
The
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, the response is essentially... no, not essentially. The response is a high-pitched and urgent sort of... It is, in your mind, the voice of a child. And it says, if you know of that creature, then you have some idea of what awaits you. So why do you persist?
Want to meet a dragon? Next question.
As I think Kingsley will, like, again, I won't lie, like, he trusts Milo's judgment, but also did walk over here with an air of, like, okay, Milo, I'll ask the tree if it knows about the dragons, and then has, like, gets this response, and I do
Tree
think
knows
goes,
about dragon.
and just sort of pauses
in the
for a
background
moment
going,
and goes, right, so that's what awaits. All right. Well, that is concerning.
You said, do you speak in common while you're...
I do think he speaks in common, and I think that seed
The
speech just kind
magic
of
is-
allows him to be understood.
Yeah.
And just right. Just before we address that, you seem very knowledgeable and very well spoken for a plant. What are you really?
Dragon.
The thing does not respond.
All right. Well, interesting.
Did he tell you?
The magic kind of cascades back out of his mouth, and he'll just...
The blossom blows, the wind blows the blossom off your palm, and it floats off into the jungle.
Mhm. He'll just... Right. So, apparently, yes.
In short.
Milo's gonna go and hold Kiki's hand. He's just gonna kind of waddle
Yes,
up and just his little hand's gonna sneak up into yours.
I asked the plant if it knew if there was a dragon there, not expecting it to know what it was, and it responded something to the tune of, "If you are aware of the creature's reputation, why are you still here?"
We're not aware of its reputation.
Now...
Can I? Sorry.
No, that's okay. Can I ask a random question? And I don't know if this would be a check or just something that I can know, but I had this thought a while ago, but now I feel like it's maybe not actually that red string for me to think about this. I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, go on.
The blossom that landed in my hand, all these like pink cherry blossoms, are they the same shade as the thing's eyes that I saw in my dream?
Yeah.
Yeah, thought so. Alright, cool.
Not far off. Yeah.
Primeval awareness ping in that case, please, Josh. It does cost a spell slot every time. It's,
okay.
yeah.
You
Does
get.
that thing pig is a dragon?
Hey.
Is that a tree, perchance, or that cherry blossom floating away ping as?
You get. Now that you've got a little bit better idea of what it is you're pinging for, there are no fewer than 40 dragons within 500 feet.
Did you say?
4-0.
Okay.
So Milo's gonna go, well, I certainly hope they're friendly, or that something's faking it, because not only does the tree know about dragons, we're hanging out with some right now. There are, and he's gonna do 4 lots of 10 within, and he's gonna point over at something like, 150 meters away. That far.
Kiki kind of looks like she's about to faint. Just like, how many?
4-0.
What's
And
that?
Vespon flutters in and lands on Hank's shoulder.
Bye-bye.
I'm joking now.
Milo stabs you in the
I'm joking.
Milo immediately fucking
All right,
knifes
so you're gonna have to re-roll new characters, I think. That's unfortunate.
Like, so what? How did you get a
Kiki,
TPK?
wild-eyed, staggers out of
one
the
of them's
forest into the
Florida
realm of the
Vespin.
velociraptors. The other 3 of you did.
Milo's the one that kills Hank.
I kind of like it's difficult for me to see. I feel something on my shoulder, and it's difficult for me to see because I've got this big mane of hair around my face. But I kind of turn my head, and I'm like, that thing's on me again.
Milo's
Totally
gonna
not that
wait
one,
to it.
different
No,
one.
my usual speak with bugs. Like, are we in your territory?
I'm kind of getting a bit sick of just standing around. I feel like we should just keep walking on and
There are
head
40
towards
dragons
the-
looking at us right now.
I mean, how bad can they be? If they were here looking at us, where are they?
Hank, are you stupid?
I'm not. I beg your pardon.
Exactly. Now you know how I feel all the time. You tell me not to provoke things. Those are dragons. You saw what happened to us with one.
You don't
dream
even
one.
know what a dragon is.
That dream thing that attacked us,
That was a dream.
and it
That
still
wasn't real.
nearly killed us all. Imagine a real one.
But it didn't, did it? It was like a whole dream thing where it knocked us out and it wasn't an actual dragon. How do we even know what a dragon is? And if they're that big and there's 40 of them, where the fuck are they?
Can you see invisible things?
Well, no.
I'm going to make the assumption that they're invisible or masquerading as something. If 6 velociraptors could hide themselves from all of us until one was less than you far away from me,
All right, well, what's the plan? We're just going to stand here?
we're going to have to talk to them, or I think we're going to get eaten.
Where are they?
The Vespin
Turning to the Vespa.
flutters
Vespa.
over to Kiki now.
So are we in your territory, little buddy?
It says, Queen welcomes Queen.
Lovely to meet you.
Free passage granted.
So, Hank, we're in its territory, but it's going to let us go through because it likes us.
Didn't we establish that before?
This is a different one.
The markings are... this one is actually a little bit more orange than the first.
Right.
There's a few clusters of what I now assume are them, but I couldn't tell before, but I assume are them around big chunks.
Milo, the new data you have and numbers, this thing kind of reads as dragon as well.
I was gonna say, I wonder if it's these.
Now, are they kind of reading as dragon, or are they reading as dragon?
Kind of reading as dragon. It's
Like,
why
essentially
aberration
dragonborn?
is the Dovahkiin sort of, actually. Yeah. It's like why aberration, monstrosity, dragon. That's why yeah.
That's why I'm getting the 40 plus dragon rings?
Not necessarily.
Okay. So, they kind of read like dragon, but not quite dragon. So...
It buzzes
Right.
over to a rhododendron and sticks its head inside the flower and sups.
Oh,
So
isn't he cute?
I got a question for you, Your Highness. And
Yes,
I'll
liege.
crouch down right in front of you.
Hi.
Can we go? Please?
We can go from here, but I think what Kingsley was saying from the tree before and what the Velociraptor told us before, anywhere beyond here we're going to be in mortal danger and should be prepared to
Well,
fight our way out if
right?
possible. But
We have to find the school and then not go any further. We're not at the school yet, so we're fine to take and I'd literally take a step in the direction, and I'm like, so let's go, everybody, come on.
The Vespin sticks its head out of the rhododendron, watches Hank take the step, and then goes back to having rhododendron nectar.
I mean, does anybody disagree with me? Or are we just going to stay right here?
I think we should form some kind of plan, but I don't disagree that we could keep moving. I just think we should be wary.
What a plan for what? We don't know. We don't know
I
what
don't
we're
think
coming
we should
into.
fight any dragons. I think
Well-
we should try to reason if we can.
I mean, if something that big's going to come at us, I ain't going to try and hit it. Unless it tries to hit us first.
Even then, I think we should try to reason. I don't know that we can beat much, but we might be
Milo.
fine.
Speak for yourself.
What's your what skill were you going to use for your? Were you going to do nature or survival?
We're survival, and I realize I've been rolling it wrong. I don't get advantage. I get a +4.
Yeah.
Beyond what I get. That is my bad. That is going to be a 26.
Wow. Okay, once again, blasting through the DC. Milo, you are tracking for what? With your survival check.
Something wrong.
Okay.
I know what this should be.
With a 26.
Something that is extremely out of place.
With a 26, the ground is disturbed.
So,
Like it's been turned or ploughed.
Ooh,
A+.
right.
It is as though at several points over the course of your travel, a whole swath of dirt has been just churned almost, as if the soil were water and it was the passage of a large ship.
So, you know how you said we couldn't see the dragons? Have you noticed, Hank, anything strange about the ground.
When
Yeah,
Milo
we're
points
not-
it out, Hank, you
yeah,
would spot.
we're not moving on it.
Yes, we're not moving on it. Why is it moving underneath us? And why is it being plowed as if part of a farm? We are in a forest. There is either something underneath it or something churning it from above.
I don't know.
If we can't see the dragons, we may be able to look elsewhere. And he just kind of looked down.
Kiki. Rising from the trees is a crumbled and decrepit structure ahead, half swallowed by the jungle. The stones are off-white and easily a ton each. The building is a pyramid, or at least it was, many years ago. Now, all that remains is one side. 3 separate entryways at various levels can be seen, so it's a stepped pyramid, but it's like it's been cut in half, and one side is just missing. Though there are entryways dotted sort of across it, not with any particular evenness or regularity. There is one near the pinnacle, one at the mid-level on the very far edge, and one kind of almost dead center in the middle at the base. But would have been dead center were the pyramid whole. The other side, you can detect the remains of the foundations. It's like something flattened it. But it has very much been reclaimed by the jungle. So the remains of the foundations are overgrown. I mean, the whole thing is overgrown, covered in lianas and vines, but it is absolutely the buildings. And Kiki notices it first because Milo and Hank are examining the ground very sensibly.
Were we walking at this time, or did this walk up to us?
Oh, no, you were moving. Sorry, you didn't appear.
We were moving.
Yeah. You're not on a conveyor belt.
It's like the pyramid's been chopped in half. What happened to the other half? Oh my goodness, this is so cool.
It's gone.
It's not gone. There are bits of it everywhere.
Yeah.
Milo would have to step out from behind a large chunk of masonry to go, it's gone.
Kiki's like, let's fucking go. Guys.
You don't have to fucking ask me twice. And I just at that point in time, like my feet have felt rooted in place. I just like start wading through the trees towards.
Yeah, but
Josh, just confirm we have been walking.
No, but I imagine Mitch was meaning in that moment, just sort of staring up at it, feet rooted in place, and go, "No, what are we waiting for?" And off you go. That sort of
But no, Josh confirmed that we had been walking.
Yeah,
like when we found the ground.
You travelled. Yeah.
I do think Kingsley will get up beside Hank, and we'll just you're not wrong. Good that we're not paralyzed by indecision. Good we keep moving, but don't walk into anything we can't walk out of.
I mean, I don't have a death wish.
None of us do. I understand the itch to act.
I just hate.
Make sure you keep your eyes open.
Yeah. Sorry, I got frustrated back there. I don't like dilly-dallying.
No, you don't.
Unfortunately, dilly-dallying is most of what I'm good at, but I understand your point.
Hank, you've got your maul out, I presume, the one that...
Oh, 100%. And Larry is walking, I would say, 20 foot off to the right of me. Mm-hmm. Kind of as like a backup to switch to if needed.
Hank,
so yeah, he's
perception?
out and active. Absolutely. Please. Perception. Oh, beautiful.
Oof, that one. Okay. I think you're rattled.
I am.
I think this has gone an awful long way from Hank's comfort zone. It could easily have been a big monsters are Hank's thing, but we ain't seen any. We've seen bugs, we've seen little monsters.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like Hank's starting to struggle because he's like people are talking to bugs and animals and trees, and Hank's approach would usually be
relatively
point me in the
straightforward.
direction of the thing that I'm supposed to be hunting for, and I'll go get it done. So, I think Hank's really been struggling with that. So yeah, he would be quite rattled. And yeah, I think at the point of doing the perception check, Larry might look over and sign something and then go like that with his fingers, and then I'll kind of put my fingers on my pulse and start taking my pulse and doing a few deep breaths to recenter myself.
Hank
Hey.
has a minute.
Milo will kind of just quietly sidle up beside you. I don't think a dragon is something that we want to walk into lightly. We don't know exactly what they are, but they sound, well, from how the wizard spoke, one of them could be world changing, and it feels like there's more than one of them here. I don't even know what they are, but I can feel them. It's a presence that I've never felt before. It's overwhelming.
I don't know what to tell you, little one, other than the fact that we're either gonna stand right here and not do something, or we're gonna do something. And we've been sent out on a mission. We're aware that there's something out here that's gonna cause us a problem. We gotta keep going forward. Otherwise, we just turn around and leave, right?
I hear you. I've just found that in my experience, going a little bit slower in the forest can actually be the way to do it. If you go too fast, you might miss something, like a pack of dinosaurs hunting you. It's a great way to get jumped. It's happened to me before.
I would have killed him.
Oh yeah, me too, but...
Could I, stare into the ruins and see if there's anything moving in there?
Yeah, the ruins are going to stare back.
Kiki, please do. Perception check.
Yeah.
Kingsley can too if he wants.
25.
Kiki. With another 19 as well, 23 on for Kingsley. The ruins straight up don't stare back. Kiki and Kingsley, actually, of the four of you, would have the best likelihood of knowing this. This place, you have a somewhat classical education. You notice, carved into the rock above the main entrance, you would assume it to be the main entrance, is the phrase Collegia de la Noche Platea in ancient Eluran. A language you can at least somewhat read. However, Kiki, with the 25, the place seems pretty chill. It's, if anything, Kingsley, it's not what you would have expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the one that I saw, even though the mountain blew up in my vision, the actual pyramid itself was intact.
Mm-hmm. And there was two.
And
it was more of a campus than a single pyramid.
Yeah, whereas here we're only seeing one, and the top half of it is kind of in pieces everywhere.
The right-hand side. The top, it actually has a pinnacle. It's just missing about 45% of it. It's like somebody took a knife and just cut and was like, don't need that. And just scattered one side of it to the wind. Chunks of it can be seen for hundreds of meters.
That...
really cool.
There's actually something
like
of a divot in the ground.
Something's cleaved the school in two type shit.
See, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't match what I saw.
Well, maybe it was
While
giving you
it could
a...
have just been a different. Yes, it could have, but also, and you said it's like a really like
pretty clean strike. It's not perfect. It's obviously this building is made of bricks, so even large bricks. But yeah, but it's almost
neat.
It's kind of neat vertical line. Yeah. Kingsley, with your 23, you notice that there is no pyramid. There is no volcano. Or there is. You would be able to see it, but nowhere near close enough. It's not in the right spot at all.
I think. Okay.
And Kiki notices with a 25, as you get a little bit closer, but probably not very close. I'm not talking for you in terms of movement, but Kiki notices the carving of the words of the college, the name of the college. That is not. It doesn't look like it was carved by hammer and chisel. It's nowhere near neat enough. It's a very haphazard. Definitely carved, but not done. Not a professional stonemason.
Okay. So, I'm not saying we should get closer to this place, but I don't think this is the place we're looking for.
You don't?
What makes
I'm
you
assuming
think that?
if you've pointed out the the carving as well, he'll just look. The place that I saw in my dream looked significantly different from this, and while I'm sure it's possible that the person engineering the spell might have just taken some artistic liberties with it, where I saw there were two of those structures as he points towards the the pyramid. There were two of those structures. And the other things that I've noticed are, and he'll sort of point, I guess, towards like some of the mountains distantly in the background, and we'll add, one of those was close enough to threaten it. And from what we heard...
One mountain.
Yes. Oh, sorry, yeah.
And it's a Mount Fuji style. It's solo.
Yeah, gotcha. He'll just... Cool. So yeah, there was one large mountain close enough to threaten it with a volcanic eruption. Now, again, assuming that the legends are true and that it was in some way buried or damaged by this eruption, it would have to be a lot closer than any of those. And I don't think any of them are large enough individually to be what I saw either.
Sorry, I just want to be very, very clear. You can only see the one mountain. You can see the mountain you're meaning, but it's not in the right spot.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
You are way
I'll
too
amend
far
that
away
text
from
then.
it.
Yeah, he'll say that.
Just so I'm completely clear, Kingsley, you think this is a decoy college?
I think it might be. Partially because if this was an actual part of the ancient Eluran Empire as well, they certainly wouldn't have settled for that handwriting, as he points to the carving that's sort of like a bit rough, that Kiki pointed out.
No, maybe it was a nepotism hire.
But it's...
Yes,
I
sounds
suppose
like
that's
we
possible.
still...
I wouldn't expect the damage to look like that, as he points to the sort of like neatly sheared in half pyramid, and we'll just add, if this thing was damaged by a volcanic eruption, I would have to assume that it was either smashed by falling debris or overrun with lava, right?
There wouldn't be that straight.
It wouldn't necessarily create something that straight. Maybe if there was an earthquake associated with it, it could do something like that. But I'm not seeing much damage to the rest of the environment here that would indicate that there was a schism big enough to smash just half of it. I think that maybe this is a replication designed for people to say that they have found it and go back
So
without finding the real thing.
You propose we skirt around it and see if we can find the real thing?
I'm I'm not certain because as none of us have agreed, and I think easily so. Oh, yes.
Question. You said that the mountain was in the wrong place in relation to the college. Sorry. I think I swallowed one of those Vespens. With your knowledge of where the mountain should be, is it possible for us to, like, triangulate where the real college should be? Because if you know where the mountain is supposed to be, then we have to kind of put ourselves...
Maybe, yeah.
Where, like, obviously this is an inexact science, but I can climb trees.
I will say, though, that if he showed you that in your dream, they could be lying to you in the dream instead. And also, Josh, do I feel like we've travelled... The tree said to travel a mile yonder that way.
Yeah.
Have we travelled a mile?
About that, yeah. So to notice what you noticed, you would have had to travel quite a ways to encounter several instances of the ground being churned up. So, yeah. And a mile is a rough... So that wasn't
in the forest, it was after the...
Yeah. Or it was in the forest at several points, forest, but yeah.
So we had... So this is about
you
as far as
roughly
the tree
the right amount.
Travel.
Yeah.
Does it... When Hank described how far away it was, according to him, it doesn't feel like we travelled far enough to get there?
No.
When he climbed that tree?
No, about right, yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like the ground's been all wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey.
Can I make a suggestion for you magic folks? Is it maybe an illusion?
I had the same thought, but the fact that we saw this from so far away makes me think that maybe this is a more practical decoy, and there might be an illusion, but I think if there is, then it's perhaps in service of concealing the actual place rather than creating this one.
Right.
What's Hank's level of education?
My level of education,
Schooling.
I didn't go to us.
I was going to say, what was the name of your
here's a better question. Oral histories from parents.
Yeah,
how far back does that go?
Well, quite a very. I would say, I would be very familiar with stories going back to my great grandparents, and then less familiar with stories going back past that.
But would it be fair to say that Hank is very familiar with the traditions of the Elluran people?
Yes, that's a reasonable statement to make.
Okay. Mm-hmm. In which case, Hank, please make me a history check.
Sure.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Good
18.
18 with a -1.
Yeah, no.
That'll fucking do. Hank, before the Empire, in the days before the Empire, the ancient Elluran kings were buried in pyramids.
Right. Oh, okay. Hang on. I think I've just I like make a gesture as if I'm pulling stuff out of my head, like
under rather than in. Sorry, under.
Right. So I recall a story about my great aunt Catrice, and she found a pyramid out in the jungle once, and she went and explored it, and it was a burial chamber for ancient Elluran. So maybe this is what we're looking at right here. But I mean, it's a little bit concerning, because if that's the case, there could be something nasty inside. Because I know she sure found something nasty, and if that's what they're trying to guide us to with this sign, maybe they're trying to guide us into a death trap. I think you're right. Good spotting.
The things you remember when you dilly-dally a little, eh?
I'm actually going to agree with Kingsley there. That's why I said to slow down.
He gives him a wink.
Milo doesn't. He's fully like, that's why I
You
said slow
son of a bitch.
He chuckles.
Well,
It is
then-
clearly well-intentioned, if slightly pointed.
I know. Hank.
Milo's
Hank,
just pointed.
It burnt.
Larry is bent over at the waist, hissing himself laughing behind Hank.
Oh,
Something tells me Larry dilly-dallies. Or it's like, I got all the time in the world.
so if we are in some sort of agreement that this is either a decoy, a trap, or a distraction, what is our best bet to locate the real
Ignore
Collision de la Noches? I may be saying that wrong.
Well, I actually have 2 points here. The first is, Milo, you've been pointing out all the upturned earth and such things. Hank, you said that these burial grounds, they were buried underneath the pyramids, right?
Oh, shit.
That's correct.
Okay, then I would have to assume if there's some form of construction or building underground, it's also possible that there is something large enough underground that maybe it's displacing things upwards as it moves. Concerning.
Or
Could
40
just a bit.
Other question that we need to, I think, answer here, and this isn't one with a clear answer, but I do have an idea, is we need to decide whether we actually want to locate the school itself, because we're clearly getting closer. We have an idea of where we need to be looking, but as has been pointed out several times, it's looking more and more dangerous. The one suggestion, or the one hope even, that I have here is that if we were to slumber here, if that creature could cast Dream on me, presumably from here, it might be able to do so again to at least one of us while we're here. I almost wonder whether trying to take another stab at communicating it, giving it an opportunity to speak with us, might be wise. Because if we want to, for example, work to better hide the school, or to take something back to prove that it is unretrievable, or something similar, we could try to negotiate something. But we have to decide what we want to do next. Because if we're wanting to actually continue forward and find the place and run the risk, I think we can, but I don't think that we should go any closer, particularly if it's protected by an illusion, because we won't know we're close until it's too late.
Out of character. Is Kingsley trying to convince us to A, not look for the school, and B, go to sleep so that this thing can get to us in our dreams?
He has proposed that is an option. He's not trying to convince you guys of anything. He's just sort of trying to go, okay, we've been arguing back and forth about this for a while. I think our options are either, if we want to try to negotiate with whatever this thing is, I think our best bet for that is don't go charging into where it is and give it another chance to cast Dream on us and hopefully, like, talk to us. We could keep someone on watch, but, like, you know, we could do that. Or, if we want to disregard the warnings and push through anyway and, you know, hope or sort of assume that we can just make it right with whatever happens to us, then that's also an option, but we kind of have to make the call here, because if we decide, like, especially now that we're concerned it might be protected visually by an illusion, if we're worried about getting too close to it, we might not know until we're kind of there and on the other side of it. So I think he's saying we have to make the call now as to whether we're full sending it or whether we're sort of trying to take a more measured approach.
In that case, Milo may very loudly say, like, I emphasize, like, quite loudly, well, I'm sure that whatever it is, if it was that powerful to reach you in your dreams, if it wants to communicate, it can just communicate with us as a whole now, right?
Theoretically.
Milo's
It
gonna
depends
look
on
to
whether
who-
it's listening or able to listen right this second.
Or whether it has a corporeal form. Maybe it's not dangerous if we're awake, so the solution is just to not sleep until we've completed the task.
It got Kingsley outside the task.
I mean, dream though, right?
Milo,
Yes.
please make me a perception check.
Are we about
Natural
to be
one. Let's fucking go. I can't be
Favorite
surprised
terrain?
though in this. Yeah. Oh. So it is my favorite terrain, but the way that favorite terrain works
Is it
is
just a
just
+4?
that. Yeah. In that case, I'm going to use my inspiration.
Do you have an inspiration?
No, I thought we did, but
You have a D4, but
You've got a D4.
no, I don't have a D4.
but
I used my
Kiki-
D4 earlier.
Oh,
true, yeah.
I haven't been.
Did we get inspirations last? Everyone got inspirations last session because I used mine
No.
last session. Then
You
it
used
got,
yours last session, I think. Everybody got
and
D4.
then I thought
too.
it got.
No, everyone got D4'd last session. but
Ah, I
not
thought there was
inspiration.
inspirations. That's
Not
okay.
inspired, rather.
That is okay. So yeah, 1 minute. I don't know if it'll.
Everyone got D4. Sounds pretty
mean,
dirty. Not gonna
Hank,
lie.
Hank and Kiki have an inspiration they could donate, but
You guys do not feel like you have to do that, please.
no.
I kind of want to see what's gonna surprise us if you don't notice it.
I do remain alert to danger even when you are engaged in another activity.
Yeah,
As
No,
part
I
of
know.
my favorite terrain, just
don't
also
worry.
cool.
That's all good.
That's fine.
It's not a dangerous thing, necessarily.
That's awesome. That is, yeah. So it's not going to just straight up attack us. I just
That's
will
why
sit-
Hank's warning staff isn't vibrating either. In fact, Hank, it's been sort of gently humming until you got here, at which point it stopped.
Just as a
Like
as
low-level anxiety-inducing vibration.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, fuck. Okay, it's almost worse that it's calmed down now.
I'm like, well, this is
Especially when we're
suspicious.
just as like an extra precaution, I think it occurring to him partway through this conversation without saying anything, Kingsley's going to actually rotate his loot around from where it is over his shoulder and begin to just quietly, like, he's not trying to play it like loudly and sort of draw attention, but just quietly sort of pluck through notes. And I'm going to start doing counter charm effectively as an action over and over to give all of us advantage on saves against being frightened or charmed in case that is relevant.
Amazing.
Okay.
You're the best. I know I didn't hit the perception, but I think once we're talk about this, it would eventually occur to Milo as well to ping for dragons and stuff again, like a primeval awareness.
Okay.
And while they're doing that,
This one will
I'm
be a
gonna-
2-minute second level spell slot. Sorry.
that's all right. I'm going to look for a spot to maybe set up camp nearby, just in case that's because Hank.
Would you
Hank
go
see them?
closer
Hank
to
see
the
them
pyramid,
doing.
or are you staying away from the pyramid?
I would probably start by doing circles around the group in like a 10 to 20 foot radius around the group, and then go a bit further out as I'm kind of looking for a spot. So yeah, I probably would go a bit closer during that.
Okay. Alrighty.
But while I am closer, I am paying very close attention.
And
An investigation check, Hank.
anytime
Sure.
Hank starts to stray a little further than the 30-foot radius of my counter charm, I'm going to keep at radius because Kingsley's not keen to get closer to this thing, but is going to try to sort of keep Hank within the range of it.
Yeah. If I know there's a 30-foot radius, I probably wouldn't go outside of that.
Yeah. Cool. Hank,
I don't see shit.
you do not notice shit. You signally fail to notice this thing. And
Mine would have been a total of 7, but
Milo
No,
was
one.
doing... Milo was pinging again for Stoof.
everything, yeah.
Yeah. You get... The number of dragons has decreased. probably... You get a general, there's a few, but within eyesight, 2.
So, you know how I was saying, like, maybe we can't see the dragons? There should be one here.
And you say that to Hank? Yeah, Hank.
And just, I guess, loud enough to everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, where's here?
So you're
Right,
in something of a
here.
clearing. It's like the trees have sort of begun to grow up the sides of the pyramid. They've also completely overwhelmed the foundation side on the other side. But yeah, there is still it's more open ground than the jungle would normally be.
I will straight up look around too.
Just out of curiosity, and I'm feeling a little red string asking this, but if there are 2 dragons in eyesight, are there precisely 2 of those cherry blossom trees that I can see within range?
There is a cherry blossom tree in range.
I didn't say 2.
Just the one.
Did you say 2 within eyesight?
Well, there is a stand of 6 actually.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Are there any
thought you
suspiciously
mentioned
adorable, weird bugs within eyesight?
No.
There's Patricia.
Kiki, if you want, you could make a nature check.
Okay.
From that question.
Milo realizing that he should be able to see one is going to actively look around. If you want to keep the nat 1 from before, that is so fair.
17.
17.
Ooh.
Kiki, you know cherry trees aren't native to this continent. Well, no, neither are apple trees. Neither are 100-foot tall apple trees.
How many 100-foot apple trees can I see?
Just the one. Its roots are partially... Its roots are growing out and over a lot of the rubble on the right-hand side of the pyramid. Almost like a giant hand is sort of grasping a fair chunk of it. It's massive. It is far larger than any apple tree has any business being. The fruit is all well out of reach, sort of 30, 40 feet up. The lowest branches are, 20 feet up.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but
Already alarmed.
that is a 100-foot tall apple tree, and I don't think apple trees belong here or have any business being that big, which is concerning. Is there any way for me to check if it's really an apple tree?
Yeah. How? What skill would you like to use to try to determine that? Would you like to? We've already made a decent nature check. I would see either survival or arcana, or you could physically interact with it or investigate, which would involve physically interacting with it, or circling it from a distance, which would be perception. But it would all determine different things about it, is my point. I will allow... Arcana would be with... Are you proficient with survival?
No.
I would allow an Arcana, but with your wisdom modifier instead of with an intelligence modifier. Due to something that is going on.
Okay. I'm curious, so I'll go with that. So it will be plus, whatever I roll will be +3.
Yeah.
So dirty 20.
Ooh.
Filthy 20. Kiki,
Not bad.
you feel your key stir in your chest. as your life force resonates with the life force of something else. Like you find a yin and yang and it matches up.
Okay.
And you sense more than see a glowing from within the roots of this tree. It draws your eye, if not necessarily your body, to a little opening in the base, right where the roots have grown over a couple of blocks from this pyramid. The opening is obscured by moss and vines, but there is the glow of daylight, you would say, from beyond it.
I'm gonna be like, you guys, check out the glowing hole thing in the tree. Is everyone okay if I use my staff to, like, try and pull the vines off it? Because I feel like this might be important.
Maybe you should ask the tree first. I get the sense that if it's something not a tree, it may not take nicely to not being asked consent before being touched.
I mean, I feel like its energy is resonating with my energy, like it's calling to me on some deeper level.
Just stick your stick in there.
Thanks, Hank.
That could be really dangerous.
Kiki sticks the stick.
Too late. What?
Using your staff, you move some of the vines aside, and it's a tunnel.
Found a tunnel.
Secret
Great.
tunnel.
Can I, like, is this the light still kind of coming out of the
Yes.
tunnel?
Yeah.
How long does this tunnel appear to be?
Glancing through it. Rough. The tunnel is rough and made of muddy dirt. The ceiling is supported by roots, and the floor has a slight downward tilt. Heading down, it's like roughly straight. It's not a perfectly straight as a die line, but it's about 20 feet long. And before it turns to the right, more than you can see. And the glow is from beyond that.
Before we head in, I do.
You can see Kiki, like, vibrating, just like, yes.
Yes,
I'm
I do
being
have one more idea. And you'll see as Kingsley, I think, holds up his palm and that filigree spirals up again into his mouth to encase his tongue, as he'll, I think, standing a short distance from the base of the enormous apple tree, but sort of clearly looking at it, will look up towards and sort of projecting his voice as loud as he can towards it, will just... assuming that this is the hidden entrance to your world-ending dilemma, I'd suggest someone come forward and talk to us if you don't want us coming inside.
You can see Kiki be like, nobody stop me, nobody stop me, nobody stop me, nobody stop me.
Nothing happens.
Does that mean they want us to go inside?
Kingsley, you can make an insight check on the tree.
It's bad.
It is bad. Nothing
6.
happens. It's really hard to inside a tree.
Yeah.
Before you go in, would we feel safer if I sent Rissoles in first? And Milo will kind of dig around a little bit, and his arm will suddenly be almost bracer-like covered by a very large dinner plate-sized huntsman spider.
Oh, wow.
I found him on a dinner plate.
That's a big boy. If he's chill to go, I'm not gonna stop him. I wouldn't stop him doing anything.
Yeah, I
Except
don't
maybe
think
climbing on my face. I would stop that.
He's very friendly. He likes.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Just putting it to the party that I have beast sense, And if someone kind of holds, that will like make sure Milo isn't, attacked really bad.
Better the spider than us.
Milo might disagree with you, but yeah.
He likes adventures.
Okay. So you're going to cast Beast Sense on this spider and nip down the tunnel?
Beast Sense. So Milo's eyes roll into the back of his head. You can see only whites, and he is going to kind of faint backwards. He'll hit the ground. His spikes will kind of he'll hit the ground unless someone catches him.
Yeah.
So Milo's currently blinded and deafened to all of his surroundings. Smack him really hard if something happens.
As soon as that happens, Hank's like, is this the same one that ate fucking shit off a table and didn't even think about it? And now is all cautious and thoughtful? What the fuck's going on with this
forest.
It's nature. He's got quite the connection to it, and I think he's far more considerate around it than he is around,
anything else.
Normal social situations.
Milo has one thing.
He says that with an affectionate smile, though.
Milo can't hear this, but the spider that Milo is now seeing and hearing things through can also hear this through the spider's knees.
Yeah.
And Spider Milo, Spilo,
we scuttle.
Milo.
We scuttle. I need you to know I'm this big.
Yeah, you're only slightly smaller than you were before.
Yeah.
You're
like, what the
scuttle
fuck was
down...
that thing hiding?
Yeah. That's your legendary loincloth. Scuttles down the corridor.
Could the spider wear the legendary loincloth?
What's the range
Go,
on Beast Sense?
Beast Sense, one action. Very touch concentration up to 1 hour. You touch a willing beast. For the duration of the spell, you can use your action to see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears, and continue to do so until you use your action to return to your normal senses.
Okay.
But
it doesn't have... Okay, wow. So
it's just as long as you hold the spell for an hour.
Right.
I did have to touch the spider.
You have to touch the spider, but after that, the connection is there to reinitialize the...
Which I assume is why it's a second level spell rather than a first. Yeah.
Cool. You scooch on down. He scuttles down 20 feet. The corridor makes a 120-degree turn. It is more than 90 degrees. It's beyond. And continues further on. Spider's eyes are not fantastic. But it's eminently capable of seeing. The light continues to glow beyond, and it is the tunnel continues on gently downwards. It's another stretch very similar to the first.
Keep wandering.
Should I pick Marlo up and maybe we start following at a distance behind?
I'm not sure. I know that Milo, if he saw something, I'm sure he would have come back. So it's possible that he's still traversing the tunnel. But I don't know.
All right.
Well,
for something with light shining through it, for him to have been traversing this long feels odd.
How long's Milo been gone? Well, how long has dinner plate been gone?
Depends.
They have a relatively decent scuttling speed, so he wouldn't have been gone for more. He's been gone for a minute.
Mm.
Give the bloke a chance to get his shit done.
I think we wait.
How far
wait
would Milo go?
As far as I can.
I think we wait 5 minutes and then we give him a poke and see what he's seen.
The tunnel continues down. It makes two more 120-degree right-hand turns without showing any sign of stopping. Milo, your directional sense is a bit whacked off because you're in a spider, but you know that you have done a full rotation.
So we're full, and spiral staircasing down.
It does a little bit seem that way. I tell you this: do you continue, or do you turn around, or what?
So, for the duration of the spell, you can use your action to see through the beast until you use your action to return to your normal senses. So, question on how beast sense works: is it concentration up to 1 hour? I can concentrate on it after I return to Milo, and then snap back to the sight of my
I
huntsman.
think using your action to go back to your own senses shouldn't break concentration. I'm pretty sure it's just as long as you hold the spell, you
I
can
can go
kind of
back to it.
periodically go back into it, as long as it's within that first hour.
Yeah, just for the duration of the spell, you can use your action to see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears. Just happy for your ruling on that, Josh. I'm also happy to just copy and paste
I'm
the
just
text of
googling
the spell.
it out of curiosity. Question regarding beast sense. You touch a willing beast. While perceiving through it, one of my players thinks the spell should end as soon as you come back to beast senses. I believe the spell allows you to switch between as much as you want. So the text doesn't say the spell ends should you regain your senses. This is Reddit. The spell specifically states you concentrate for 1 hour. If the spell said returning your senses ended the effect, it would. Yeah. Cool. Given the second level spell, I would agree. Yeah, the general consensus does seem to be no, it doesn't end it.
Alright, Milo will snap back and just I'll go back in a sec. Just big spiral all the way down. Is your hand up there, bitch, or are you stretching?
No, I'm stretching, sorry.
Okay, no, it's all good. I just didn't want to be that guy.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, sorry, I know this has turned into a bit like of the Milo show. I promise once we get to combat, I will be useless.
No, you're fine, honey. You're all good.
Cross my heart.
I think
nothing to stress about. I literally just have my hand up on the.
Yeah,
no, it's so valid.
I just realized what your shirt is. Nice.
I do think before Milo's.
Get better.
That's great.
Holy
10 out of 10. No notes.
Fantastic.
Just before I think Milo goes to snap back into Rissol's eyes, Kingsley will actually sort of like grab him for a second to just be like, "Wait, Milo, we can see light shining through the tunnel. Can you still see light shining through the tunnel?"
It's still light, isn't it?
It's getting brighter.
Yeah, more light.
That doesn't seem odd to anybody else.
No.
Like, sure, it's getting brighter, right?
I need to make sure he's safe. Milo's out of this conversation. I'm back in Bristles.
You make a good argument, Kiki. All right. Spider on.
Milo's already passed back out, yeah. I was like, I didn't check on Rissol's by.
Rissol's is fine.
It works. We just let Rissol's keep going for a bit, I guess.
Keep starting, bro.
You keep going and making the turn. You do a couple more rotations. You've gone down 6 lengths of the passageway now. It is 20 feet. Dirt supported by the roots in the ceiling. The floor is gravel and dirt.
I'll snap on back and just let the party know. So it's almost like the tree roots are making up the walls of this place. So I assume that we're about to come out into a tree root room.
I should
are they
stress
going to
also,
see this?
at every turn, there is moss and vines.
Oh, am I able to make a check based on what I see through his eyes as to whether this is like... Obviously, it's not a fully natural-looking formation, but is this magic, or is this like actual tree roots doing this? Is there any way that I can...
Rissol's you could have a little...
He scuttles on the walls as well.
Yeah. I reckon he can detect that the tree roots are real roots. Like, that's it's not illusionary. These are living tree roots. They have the feel of, living tree.
Snap back in. And also, it's like, it's a real tree, but really big tree. And back in. Do you guys want me to keep going until I find something, or do you feel like you're safe enough to...
I mean, it makes sense. You haven't found nothing yet. Might as well just keep going.
I will keep going until...
Milo makes 2 more rotations of it. You've done 8 full sort of trips down. You've gone down 8 passageways. Each one takes, like 15 seconds. Moving cautiously as a spider. The light is... It's hard to say. It might be getting brighter. But beyond that, the tunnels are fairly similar.
This
And
reeks of a
nothing has
trap.
changed.
Can we check if Rissles, was it? Can come back, or is he stuck in an infinite loop of tree spiral?
Good point.
Eventually Milo would snap back out into Milo and just, if you ask him that, just,
Yeah.
oh no. All right. So, I would try to reach out to get him to
Will you jump back in?
scurry on back. Yeah.
Because you drive the spider, don't you?
I think it actually just lets you see through its eyes.
Yeah. So in that case, I would have asked him to just scuttle for 5 minutes. In that case.
Oh,
Would have
okay.
been Milo's,
So it gets to the end of 5 minutes, and then it turns around and tries to come back and tell you.
Yeah. So within
That's
10
what
minutes,
happens.
he should be back. Yeah.
So it emerges back out the top.
Well, no, it doesn't.
Results,
Milo, you've been watching through its eyes, and the spider can't count, but Milo can. Probably not super high, but he can count above 8. Yeah, you know that Rissol's went down 8 passageways. Rissol's turned around, came back up after 8. Rissol's like, okay, I don't know what 5 minutes is, but that sounded like quite a while. And turns around. These are patient creatures. Scuttles right back up. After it makes the 9th turn, Milo goes, "Hey." Then he thinks, "Oh shit, maybe I've miscounted," and then it makes a 10th turn. And
I'm gonna give it another couple. You guys will notice Milo starting to breathe very quickly.
a couple more go by,
Milo,
and yeah, Bristles does not emerge.
Milo, are you all right?
Milo's eyes are going to snap open, and he's going to look straight at this tree and just, can I have my spider back, please? He's really nice. He didn't do anything to you.
Sorry, Milo. If I'd known, I would have sent Princely.
It's okay.
Princely's there, like,
back.
fuck.
The fuck, man!
It's okay. He'll come back. He always does.
I don't know if Princely obviously can't communicate it, but just thinking to Princely, who is currently invisible on Kingsley's shoulder as he often is, will just calm down. I could have teleported you out.
It's like, that's not the point, sir.
Very much it is.
I think, guys, we will leave it there.
No, my spider.
With Rissol's stuck in an endless loop, apparently.
Bristles is in purgatory.
And Kingsley trying to reason with an apple tree. We will,
And Kiki's like, your energy vibed with my energy. Why would you do this to me?
I'm gonna
We
start
had a
swinging at this apple
connection.
tree.
I think maybe it did a connection on purpose because
Kiki.
it's trying to be a tricksy bastard.
Does she say that?
Yeah, I think she would actually. Give me, we vibed, we connected, and now you've trapped my buddy down there. Well, he's not really my buddy. That's the spider.
You said it.
Yeah.
Too late.
I'm about to get,
No taxis,
killed.
backsies.
Am I about to get killed by an apple
Kiki,
tree?
the burst, the pulse of warm ki that flows through you from the tree refills a key point that you didn't know you'd lost, sort of. Like, even you haven't spent any. No, I think you have. I think you may have spent one in the...
Yeah, in the fight.
Yeah.
We haven't had a short rest, technically, so yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. You regenerate a key point. And with it, a sense of warming welcome. And I think we'll leave it there.
My spider back.
Maybe it wants me to go down there. I don't know. I'm going to muse on this.
Go find Rissoles.
Good thing we have a full week to think about this.
Yeah.
Because this is gonna be a tough one.
Oh, that was evil.
Newton sends his regards. Alrighty, well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us this evening. I hope you've enjoyed
Yes.
yourselves. I know I have. Guys, we need to do our favorite moments for this evening. So, yeah, can we get a D5 rolled in chat, please?
I believe a certain
there's
big
already been
Viking
one.
Mitch has done so.
Oh, Mitch has done it, and it's a 3, which is favorite Milo moments. And I was going to say, hey, Karen, can you do yours first, and then go and put dinner on, maybe, perhaps, my love?
Oh, hungry are we or something? Kicking me out of the game so I could go, like, be your domestic goddess. I see.
Hey, look, it'll be the first time you've prepared dinner for me in like a week, so...
You ain't getting dinner, brother.
I think you can eat your own pride, motherfucker.
Spell of no dinner.
Right.
Really, I mean, given that I went and bought said dinner, all I'm doing is asking her to reheat it.
We bought the discounted pasta pack.
Hell yeah.
You know what? Fine, fuck it. I'm not that hungry. Stick around. We'll get it. We'll do it after. Favorite Milo moments. Consider me chastened.
The producing of rissoles after giving the name first.
Yeah.
Just the full thing of like, oh, it's rissoles, and we've been like, not
cute.
everyone's a fan of cockroaches or beetles, but like, they're fairly normal, and you're like, so I pull out rissoles, he's a fucking spider the size of a dinner plate, and just watching everyone's
That's why
face
he's
go
called
from like, oh,
rissoles.
new bug to,
Because rissoles go on a dinner plate.
Which is a shame because like huntsman spiders are actually great. And not hostile to humans at all.
No, like, don't kill them. They kill other things that you don't want in your house.
What
It
if
was
there's one the size of
extremely fun to see Milo be... Milo rarely is assertive. And, like, do you want to die? Oh no, you're an idiot? Or it's something like that to
It's
Hank. I was
something
just
that
like...
Hank has said to Milo before, that Milo
Yeah.
was like, hey bro, it's my turn, what the fuck?
I wrote it
Yeah.
down. It was like, Hank, are you stupid?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just like, oh shit!
Like, he's like, buddy, this
So
is,
was
this
Hank.
is my terrain.
Are you talking to me? Yeah, that was
Bitch,
very cool.
whoa.
See Milo
Yes,
stand
Milo
up for
is.
himself when he doesn't often. Was yeah.
Does
Cool.
standing up for himself more standing up for nature?
I liked the I'm not really a princess moment where you felt the need that you had to take the tiara off and remind us. But yeah, I think that was probably my moment. I had another little tiny minor one where Hank was talking and you put your hand up rather than talk over him.
Oh, that was so cute.
And I thought that I was like, you've definitely picked up on Hank, and like Hank would not appreciate being kind of talked over when he's trying to discuss plans. So the fact you put your hand up was, Milo's definitely picking up on Hank and how he operates.
Milo's slowly learning how to interact with Hank, but in a few moments he was just like,
I loved the reaction to the princess tiara. When Kiki was like, well, you could have the helmet of truth telling, or you could have the princess tiara.
Bro didn't know there was a tiara in there.
I did say
It was just,
I didn't
tiara
expect
was
that
the
one to be
magic
used.
word.
It's a bit silly. It's a bit of a fun one. Not
Yeah, because-
not only did I not expect it to be used, but then I did not actually consider how it would actually immediately become relevant. Yeah. Mainly because I hadn't really planned for you to meet Vespens.
Hello, is a pretty princess.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's
They
so
are
great.
cool,
It's
though.
like the queens, they're past queens.
Yeah.
It was great.
Well, the Vespens continually failed the save too. Like they were all
Thank
making
God.
it.
That's incredible.
And we
Like, this
didn't
is
get eaten
definitely
alive,
a
guys.
princess.
Thank you, Milo.
Alrighty. Have we had everybody? We need a D4 then, I think.
Just Newton sends his regards. Giant apple falls.
That was what I thought was coming for a moment.
No.
It might still be. Josh has got a week to work out how to drop a giant apple on our asses.
That's a 4. That's Kingsley.
Oh, me?
Kingsley.
Oh, actually, yeah, sorry. Just before I do, stealth moment, right, Milo?
Did we have one?
Oh,
And yeah, no, I was gonna say I did. I did a humor because I went first. It was producing rissoles and then going. And
oh
he's
yeah,
an
no, I'm
enormous
stupid.
spider.
Sorry. Yeah, no, Rissoles was also my favorite meme. Need you to know that I have a list of 1, 2, 3, 4,
All the names for
11,
bugs.
12, 19 little dudes. And their names, they're all individuals. So yeah, I like being able to produce one of my little guys at some point. I know Patricio's been pretty common, and Gilgamesh, my rhino beetle, but
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yes.
Gilgamesh. I'd love
yes,
to
thank
know
you.
where Milo gets these names. Like Rissoles, I get, but like Gilgamesh.
oh yeah, because he's epic.
Yeah. I see. Alrighty. Favorite Kingsley moments.
Definitely Kingsley being like, what if we all have a nap and see if the scary dream lady comes back and then we can like negotiate. I was just like, that is not what I was expecting you to propose. It's not the worst idea. Let's just have a nap and see if our dreams assist us in this quest. Kingsley thinking out of the box. Or maybe he just has the hots for the dream lady, so you know.
It can
Probably
be
that one.
both. Two things can be true.
I liked your like connecting the red strings moment where you were like, "Hey, does this are the colors of this cherry blossom the same color as the eyes in my dream?" That was like a holy shit Zach moment.
I'm not gonna lie, I had that thought as soon as Josh said there were cherry blossoms, but I was like, no. I'm getting too conspiracy theory. I won't
No,
do
you're
it.
not.
And then the further we got in, it was like, yeah, there's dragons everywhere, and there's so many of these cherry blossoms. I was like, all right, I gotta ask.
Fuck.
Shit.
Good use of tree speaking, I thought, and I appreciated the sometimes it pays to dilly dally.
Oh, savage.
Yeah, he's Hank's got a couple little scorch marks on his fur from that one.
Yeah.
I liked noticing that noticing and drawing a conclusion from the fact that the blossom had far more to say than normally when you talk to seeds. Like this one was like, that blossom knows an awful lot about stuff. And that's suspicious.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I have thoughts about that too, but we'll get
Is
into
it baby
the red
dragons?
stream later. No, I don't think it's babies. I do wonder to an extent, especially if there's illusions going on, whether this is Kingsley going seed speech and going, I'm talking to the trees, and the dragon pretending to be a tree is just like, yep, you sure are.
Sure are, buddy.
Yes, I'm a
Sentient for a
tree.
tree, bro.
Yes, I am tree.
But yeah, I think
Want to go skateboard?
self moments. Honestly, I do think that it was the moment with Hank, the barb back, and also the shorter conversation about like, you know, just don't go walking into anything before we're ready kind of thing, because I think I play Kingsley generally very protective, and I like that his sort of thing is like, you know, he takes care of his friends, and that's his number one priority, but also he's always a bit of a snarky prick, and I think he doesn't normally point that inwards, but I think especially when he starts to see party members getting in their own head a bit, or kind of like forging ahead or starting to get antsy, and like when he's like, I feel like they're about to do something, he's like, look, I'll take a bit of flack right now. I'll say something a bit pointed and make them angry at me rather than give their energy nowhere to go, and then they step out and do something stupid.
Fair.
So I don't know. I think it's fun. I enjoy it.
That's a D3, and it was a 2 on it. That's a Hank favorite Mitch moments. And I'm going to go first. I loved how he was a bit discombobulated, a bit out of his element, and a bit like, oh, I'm useless, and I'm not used to being useless.
I really enjoyed the willing hostage and guide that we acquired.
That was fun.
Do I approve? No. Do I get it? Absolutely. That was, yep.
No.
Oh, if only we could find a way to lure all the piranha bugs to our ultimate destination.
Ooh, hold up.
Magic.
I could just ask nicely. Zach, do you want to guide? You kind of have to. So.
Sure. Yeah, honestly, it was the use of I think Larry socially this session. I appreciated that, like, because obviously there wasn't it was a lot of investigation, a lot of traveling, not a lot of like mechanical let's fight or disarm traps or look for stuff. It was a lot of like talking and thinking, and I kind of loved that Larry still got involved. Particularly with the off the back of the burn, immediately cutting you electing to cut to Larry just being like bent over laughing, being like, you fucking got your ass. I thought that was great.
Piggybacking on that, I loved Larry like appearing behind Kiki and scaring her. She was being like, fuck you, man. It was great.
That was
I love
fucking great interaction in general.
the dynamic is just so good.
Just I'll fight you. Oh fuck! Sorry. I forgot
Sorry.
to do that.
That's right. There's 2 of you.
And I'll be honest. No, I'll go the 2 then. And I'll just say 1. I don't know why, but something about when the Vespin landed on your shoulder, just this thing's on me again. Like, fucking get it off. And I also really liked the callback to the thing that Hank and Larry, like the dichotomy between Hank and Larry, with Larry doing the come on, fingers on the wrist, like. I still don't know if it happened last session. I've noticed it's kind of very central to Hank's character, the calm yourself down so that you don't. I don't know. I really like the callback to it.
Yeah, Hank enters rage as a choice, as opposed to like being fueled by an anger. It's like he switches on his body just full on ramps up kind of thing. So, Hank very discombobulated this session for sure. Having a real hard time taking time. Hank has spent a lot of time out in the jungle, and a lot of that time's been by himself with Larry, and there's not an awful lot of stopping and talking to animals and stuff when that's obviously not a thing he's able to do. There's not an awful lot that's out in the jungle that speaks the common tongue. So I think it was a bit of a wake-up call to Hank to be like, there are different approaches to the one that you're used to taking, which is just forging ahead because that's the direction you're supposed to be going and that's where the thing is that you're supposed to be doing. I just loved the confusion at Milo. As soon as there was an opportunity to talk to the others and be like, what the fuck is going on here? Because the whole this is the same little Milo who ran up to a table and ate something off it, when clearly we're in like a dungeon that hasn't been occupied for years and you're eating food off a table, like, to all of a sudden being like, are you an idiot? And me being like, hang on a second, what do you mean? Wait, is this the same person? So it was kind of like it was a big shock to the system for Hank to see Milo operating that way.
If that table had been in the middle of the forest, he wouldn't have touched it.
So that was me.
If it hasn't already been said, I did also really like building the story around being told that ancient Elrons had burial chambers, And yeah, that was very cool.
By using a relative. Yeah.
Good check, by the way.
Alrighty. We need a D2, and I ain't rolling it because I'm one of those two. There you go. Damn it.
You're that one of those two.
Got him. I'm that one of those two. Yeah.
Looks
I'm
like
going to
you're
go
making,
last because you tried to make me go first.
it looks like you're making dinner.
No,
Telling
I
you
was
to-
just trying to get Garen to say Milo favorite first, not go first on being thanked and then fuck off. Anyway, favorite me moments. Go on.
I'll jump in with the first, actually, if it's okay, and say being willing to play so much of this part of the story out for an extended period of time.
I enjoyed
As
the
in,
best
like,
bombs.
being okay with the not how long it took, but like the route that it took to get to where you got to now.
Right.
So I assume that probably wasn't your plan, and I felt a bit worried that maybe I'd, disrupted it, but you were just so,
Not especially.
like,
Oh,
yeah, we'll go
I
with that,
didn't
yeah,
write
we'll
a
go with that.
plan. I've long since learned with you lot, and generally in Humblewood, to have only have destination points, but not the route.
Can't go around.
Yeah, maybe plan some encounters, but don't decide what's going to happen.
Don't
and
assume
where.
what these
Don't-
chuckle fucks are going to go and do.
never
tonight.
assume they're going to do what you plan. It's easier to not have a plan because then they can't disrupt the plan. I have narrative points that get hit and you hit them, but I don't pre-decide how you get there.
I massively appreciate and respect that. It felt
And kind of piggybacking onto that, if I could, you weren't giving much away in any kind of way, shape, or form. You were leaving a lot of the problem solving and the figuring out to us. There weren't any moments where, like you said, the route that we were taking, you didn't try to redirect us at all. You very much let us just try and figure our way through it, rather than trying to hurry the story along in any way. So, which I myself found myself kind of feel like I was doing a little bit, and my the backseat DM in me being like, oh, I want to help you get the story along.
I did appreciate the
you were
come
clearly,
on, let's keep going.
you were
That's
clearly
always useful.
you were clearly happy to let things kind of be going the way that they were, and I think that's good, that approach. So.
Thank you.
I love my little best bond buddies and their role in the story.
I have minis of Vespens.
I like them.
I thought I recognized them. I'm like,
Yeah.
I think I've seen these guys before.
Yeah,
I never
they are
liked the
adorable.
guy I got yesterday.
I have 3D print file for them.
Awesome. Yeah.
They remind me of this guy.
I'll also throw in, I think, I don't know, I think in a very similar way to what Mitch was saying, I really appreciate what you were doing with, like you said, letting us try to solve it rather than kind of, being like, actually at this point let's just roll for it or something like that. It felt like we were really sort of trying to puzzle it out, and within that, the fact that you dropped quite a few hints of things and didn't even subtly, at least not that I could detect, try to make it obvious that there was something to find there. It was just, if you're looking for it, you'll know. With for example, the plant talking so eloquently and stuff like that, where I caught onto that after the conversation and went, hang on a minute, that feels wrong. And when I brought it up, I watched you sort of go he noticed. But the fact that there was no sort of check in the moment to go, do you notice it, sort of thing, which again, while I don't think there's anything wrong with running it that way, I do think that shows a level of sort of trust to sort of play it out that I greatly appreciate.
Oh, thank you very much. My favorite me, yeah, I'm gonna actually say it was the and to a lesser extent the velociraptors.
Say least favorite DM moment: eating us with dinosaurs. Trying to eat us with dinosaurs.
But both sort of matriarchal and sort of queen respects queen. And realizing that if these creatures roll poorly, they might respect Princess Milo. The pretty princess tiara. And yeah, they just failed the save every time. I did not get above a 6 on any of the saves. So that whilst they don't fully understand what the shiny headpiece means, and it's obviously costume jewelry, I just like, hang on, that could happen. The Vespens weren't scripted. Like, I had prepped the Velociraptors, I had prepped other things, but yeah, the Vespens I was like, which is why I was a little distracted when we were talking about them, because I was trying to get a picture up, because I was like, wait, I should get a picture of these, because the art is great. So that is a size class tiny creature. The queens are bigger. The queens are about the size of a house cat. So you'll know when you see a queen with a dragon bee the size of a house cat comes along. Anyway, yeah, I also liked my ruling on like how Milo perceives what Milo perceives. Yeah. Anyway, that's favorite me moments done. Thank you very much. Let's talk favorite Karen moments, favorite Kiki bits.
Getting excited about penetrating a tree with a stick.
What can I say?
Go on, stick your stick in it.
Sticks and holes, man.
Look. You had a bunch of good moments, but yeah, this tree, it calls to me. I should go in. Oh, okay, send the spider in, but I really want to, and just how, like, set you were on it. Like, I really want this, and you're chomping at the bit, like, let me in. Love it. Very Kiki.
I like that you got what I was going for when I just said it's your key. It's the thing that makes Kiki a monk is what speaks to her about this thing, and she resonate. And how you played that. And then how you acted betrayed by that. Was very interesting. Was very cool that you played that really well.
Absolutely. The betrayal, I think, was also what I was going to say, but I will throw in as well. I really liked early on in the session when Kingsley was trying to sort of like perform to sort of bring in all the animals, and you were like, was it you tried to join in, and when the roll sort of went low, the fact that you just committed to it and you were like, fuck yeah, I'm playing this so bad, and then immediately on the next check when we were trying to figure out something else to do, you were like, I'm doing it again. I enjoyed that a lot.
I am committed. Let's go.
Yes. No, I enjoyed it a lot. It was very good.
I do love this whole group's like thing that we double down. And I think Kiki more than anyone will just really double down on something. It's amazing. I love it. Like, yep, I'm doing that. I'm a bad roll. I'm extra doing it, but like worse or more detrimental, and I love it.
I did also
You
really
can't
like
make me be useful.
Exactly.
Kiki's interaction with Milo over. It was like, give my buddy back. And then Milo going, like, you said that, take backsies. That was really, that was very cute. After going like, oh, that one.
Look, sometimes Kiki just wants to see what's going to happen.
Now you're going to go in there and find him.
Favorite self?
Yeah, I have a feeling that Kiki is the one who has to go in the tunnel. But that's okay. She can produce endless rope to tie to herself and then leave with her friends.
Yep.
Look at that magical item coming in handy.
Never mind the noose on the end of it. It's
Yeah,
not symbolic
yeah.
of anything.
It's not an omen. It's fine.
Definitely.
I just remember I did quite like my joke about the bad handwriting on the sign, just being like, well, maybe it was a nepotism hire.
Yes, that was good.
Maybe the king's nephew's really into sign making, and no one had the heart to tell him how bad it was.
So glad I
don't
didn't
know.
describe any of the rooms inside in detail. Alrighty, well,
Yeah.
glorious and wonderful, guys. Thank you very much for all those lovely favorite moments. I think we should go away from here now. We've been streaming for a gosh darn while, and I imagine some people are rather tired. And what's really fun is...
desperate for their wives to feed them.
Oh, look, if that would happen, that'd be amazing, but I don't know if that's likely. But you know what's amazing is the Eldritch Scribe is streaming for the first time at the same time we are. So we can drop a raid over on our stream team buddies. Raid train. Yeah, we'll throw a raid over at Dez and the gang. They're doing the Academy of Liran Kar. Episode 9, so this is the beginning of a relatively close to the start of a new arc that Des is running now, which is rather exciting. I'm really glad to see them back streaming as well. It's been a while. Hey, Reveljack, good to see you, buddy. Well, we will go and drop a raid over on them. Guys, is there anything you want to shout out this week? We will be back next Monday, of course, for the finale of this little 3-shot. If we can make it happen in 3, that'd be great. If not, maybe a 4th, but there we go.
I have something I want to shout out really quickly.
Oh, yeah, please do.
Penis. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Good to share. Thank you.
That wasn't loud. That was a shout.
There's a small child.
My son's asleep. I don't want
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. But if he's away...
Have I mentioned how great you are, Mitch? If I haven't said it...
Alrighty.
Cheers.
Well, that said, Mitch being great and penis being said, we will go and raid the Eldritch Scribe, guys. So throw your favorite raid emotes up in chat. Tell Des, Raph, and the others where you came from. Show them the love like we always do. And we'll see you same bad time, same bad channel on Monday night for some more Humblewood.
Technically, it came from a penis. All right, sorry.
There you go.
Going live in 5. Bye, everybody. Say goodbye. Don't forget to like and subscribe, you wee scallywags! Avast for now! Whee!